I hope you guys have a drink and snacks, because this is just a support stream. That's what this is. I got as many as I could. It just takes a while, especially with some of the A supports. Some of them it took several activities just to get, and that means a lot of skirmishes in between. It just takes a while to get them. So did what I could. And I think we have some quite a few emblem bond supports too. Yep. We'll do those first since they're quick. But yeah, get comfortable. Time for a caffeinated beverage. Yes. Get comfy, because this is gonna be a while.
You can do fortune telling, right, Sidol? Could you tell my fortune?
But of course. L'Etoile in the upright position. Your honest heart will lead to a bright future.
Dito, I still think that you're a scammer. Seems pretty scammy to me.
I found a pretty gem, and I'm thinking of having a festival to celebrate it. Are you in?
Sorry, you're having a festival to celebrate what exactly?
Ike, I need people to put this thing together. If you don't help, I'm gonna cry.
Okay, I'll do whatever you need, just don't cry.
I can't handle children crying.
There are lots of surprises in the trade business. Stuff that sells in one place may not in another.
People surprised me all the time in my travels, usually with their strength. It's a big world, huh?
Nana's scamming people with her tears. She's definitely using that to her advantage.
Soren, come check out my latest goods. I think you'll find they're all top-notch craftsmanship.
If they can be useful in battle, I'm all for it. Will you try bringing them to the War Council?
Ambrodia, if you've got what it takes, even a country bumpkin can end up as a royal retainer.
So many people feel burdened by their origins. It's good that Brodia offers equal opportunities.
Bodlin only cares about crests.
You've got a lot of scratches on your armor. I guess it gets constant use like mine.
Yeah, it's like a partner. It helped me face the Black Fang assassins that threatened my world.
Kellum also thought of his armor as a partner. They could never be parted.
Why are you gathering those old weapons and bits of armor that are no longer in use?
I'm using them as materials for crafting. It's frugal, logical to make things for yourself.
She's using old weapons for crafting? How does that work, Lapis?
So, you're an emblem, are you? If you have time, I'd love to learn more about your world.
You seem like you'd be a good person to teach me about this world, too.
Celica, no. Celica, no. Wrong person. And just ask anybody else, Celica.
You studied the art of statecraft, right, Roy? I know I could learn some things from you.
All I've ever learned is how to act like a lord. As long as it involves that, I'm happy to share.
That's all you know? That's all you know, Roy? We're playing Fire Emblem, but Lapis is playing Minecraft.
You were a mercenary before you began to teach, right? You seem accustomed to battle.
Do I?
I guess I'm not very aware of how I come across on the battlefield.
They called you a demon. I think that should give you an idea, Violet.
So there was a dining hall at the school in your world. I'm intrigued to hear about the cuisine.
I hate to disappoint you, but the fare wasn't what you'd call a culinary achievement.
Scum lad, I thought demon meant cool guy.
Your taste in attire is delicious. That outfit suits you like a sugary filigree goes with dessert.
Are you particularly hungry? I'm afraid this isn't actually edible.
Benet being weird as usual. Ray doesn't pay for the best cafeteria. Well, she's never in there, so why would she upgrade the cafeteria? She eats by herself, according to Heroes.
Our allies in Brodia were sitting on a pretty powerful emblem. Can't wait to work with you.
You seem like a worthy ally yourself. I'm eager to fight by your side.
I don't know if any of you guys are trying to get the new Three Houses characters in Heroes. They released Felix, Sylvain, Three Hopes, Ingrid for some reason. I mean, I get it. They already had regular Ingrid, but still. And Rhea, like regular Rhea. And her whole storyline is how she can't go in the cafeteria and eat with people because it might make them uncomfortable because she's the Archbishop. So she's just like creeping outside the cafeteria. And then eventually, what's her name? The one with the ponytail from Heroes. She convinces Rhea to go and eat in the cafeteria. So then Rhea goes and like sits with Annette and Mercy, and Catherine gets really mad, and she's like, "No, that's my spot." And then she like comes over and shoves them out of the way so she can sit next to Rhea, and I'm like, well, that tracks. Hey, Sunshine, how are you? Welcome. We're just doing supports today. Hi, Melium. How are you? Ray can't sit with others because Catherine will shove them out of their spots. Wait, really? Haven't unlocked her story, but I got her. Yeah, it's in the, oh gosh. Is it Forging Bonds? Something like that. There's a whole story for each of the characters. Also, Felix doesn't like Sylvain and doesn't really want to be friends with him in the story. So there's that. But, I don't know. It just made me laugh that Catherine showed up. But I was like, can you imagine if she tried to go sit with Edelgard and Hubert? I don't think she would have been as welcomed there. But I didn't get Rhea yet. I need to get more orbs. I don't have too many, so I'm gonna have to go through and like play a couple of the newer story episodes that I haven't done. So hopefully I'll get her soon. I have all the other Rheas, so I would like to have the full set. Hubert would stare at her menacingly. Yeah, and yep, she would not get a warm welcome. But I wish they had done that, because I would have liked to have seen them interact. To be fair, Rhea picked the easiest people to sit with, Annette and Mercedes. I know. She did. She took the easy route.
I was thinking that it would be nice to spend some time together. Care to go jogging?
That sounds marvelous. Though, I think I will follow you on Wyvernback, if you don't mind.
Camilla's like, I'm not running. You kidding me? I'm not doing that. You just spend the past hour making candy for your cousin? Oh, that's cool. You struggled?
I'm told you pretend to be an ordinary citizen so you can gather intel. Very clever. I should try it.
Please. There's no way someone as remarkable as you could pass for an average person.
You think I can't blend in? That's funny. You would stand out in any crowd.
So, I don't know about that. My cover's never been blown yet.
I think they were flirting.
You have a powerful physique, Saphir. You must train hard to maintain those muscles.
Sure, but it was really a daily routine of hunting and fishing that built this body up.
You could ship it. Everyone's flirting.
Etienne, are you alright? I heard an unearthly noise.
Sorry about that. I was training a little too hard and accidentally took out a wall.
Etienne, you really gotta lay off the roids. We're a little concerned.
It's an honor to stand beside you in battle. I've got a lot to live up to as a royal soldier.
We must all rise to meet our own challenges, Boucheron. Let us do so together.
Do you have any favorites, Sunshine? Saphir looks stressed out. First time I saw her, I thought she was somebody's grandma. The ages are all over the place. Supposedly she's like 35, but I do not believe that. And Vander is supposed to be 45. Also don't believe that, but these ages aren't official.
I've heard you write very funny novels, Jade. May I read some of them?
Of course, Lucina. I'm not sure they'll be your kind of humor, but I hope you enjoy them.
I don't know. I think Lucina has a good sense of humor. I know the Sylvix shippers were livid because Sylvain Brothers owns Felix in dialogue he has in Heroes. In the new one or in previous? Vander's younger than me. Everyone just keep that in mind for how legit those are, Tim. I mean, they're not official. They're not... It's not like they're in the book you have on your allies or anything like that. So, I don't really put much stock in them.
You grew up on the open plains, did you not? It must have been fatally boring.
Not at all, actually. Nomads lead exciting lives. There's always something going on.
Isn't it your job to heal wounds? Shouldn't it be enough to focus solely on tending the injured?
I want to be a doctor who can also help fight and stand shoulder to shoulder with my allies.
I knew Soren was gonna bully this child.
You fought so valiantly in today's battle. Your strength is quite impressive.
You think so? Well then, I'll try to work even harder so you'll always be impressed.
The kid is still alive. He is. And look at that. All of those are done, so that's good. I'm gonna grab my achievements real quick. I really played Fire Emblem a bit and personally can never remember the names, but from what I'm seeing, it reminds me of my transition goals. My transition goals. Oh, that's awesome. You're the healer. You don't get the final blow vibes. Yeah, Soren is Soren's cranky. Just in general, it's a cranky boy to everybody. Basically, Sylvain refers to Felix's little brother, Tim, in the new one. Oh, okay. Jean is so small, do you even use him? He's actually a good unit. He has good growth rates. So I think his stats might be maxed out at this point. I have a couple people who have maxed stats. I think he's one of them. Yeah. So he's actually not bad to use. All right, so now we're into the real supports, and we have a few of them. So, if you're prepared, you know what? Why don't we start with Lyndon? His supports are often cursed, so why don't we just start right there and see what we got?
Now that is how you fillet a fish.
I must say, you handle the fillet knife splendidly.
Lyndon.
It's quite something
I was
to
watching
see
you
such a
fillet that
large
fish.
gutted and cleaned in a matter of moments.
No,
Lyndon.
not really. Any kid growing up near the water can do the same by about 7.
I see. Saphir, about our last conversation.
Anyway, you've got perfect timing. I was just about to sear this fish. Want to lend me your magic touch? Come on, do the honors.
Saphir, don't encourage him.
But
our earlier conversations weighing on you.
I'm afraid so. I cannot deny that I took part in the war that cost your parents their lives. I would understand completely if you held a grudge against me.
With all due respect, Lyndon, drop this before I lose my cool.
I'm sorry?
My problem isn't with you. It's with the war. If I held grudges against everyone involved, it'd never end. I've seen enough to understand that.
I suppose, but...
I mean it. You're not doing me any favors taking on that burden.
You're right. I see now that I was being entirely foolish.
Not entirely. You've shown you care. That means something. Now, are you gonna sear this fish for me or what? We've got hungry folks waiting.
Then there's no time to waste. No more apologies. I've got bigger fish to fry.
I'm waiting for him to just set the kitchen on fire. It's amazing he hasn't so far.
Sir, I'm sorry I was so rude last time. I didn't mean to fall asleep in the middle of a lesson.
You have nothing to apologize for. Getting you some rest was the whole point. Although there was a lesson to be learned there from the flowers.
There was?
Don't be in such a hurry that you neglect to take rests.
Oh yeah, he left him in the
forest
meadow. I forgot this one.
Oh, I admit, I did have an easier time concentrating on that book once I got home from the meadow.
Aha! Glad to hear it.
Sir, would you do me the honor of taking me on as a student?
Who? Me?
I learned a lot from that lesson. I need more than books.
I learned about work-life balance.
If I had a whole range of knowledge and expertise, that's the kind of thing a master sage like you could offer.
A master sage, huh?
Should I not call you that?
No, the title is fine. It's just, I have a lot to teach, and I'm getting on in years. I might end before my curriculum does.
I wouldn't worry too much about that. I'm still learning, but as your doctor, I'll see to it that you stay in good health.
So that's the deal, huh? Well played, well played. I accept then. From now on, consider yourself my student.
Thank you, sir. I'll make you proud.
No, shockingly, Lyndon did not bully the child. Work-life balance. I leave work and stop thinking about it. Never use this old man in battle except to get the achievement of using him 5 times. You got all his supports through the Somnial? Fair. I've been trying to use him. It's taken a while for him to just not die immediately.
So, how's that book of yours coming along? Oh, but where are my manners? I meant to give you a treat first.
These are some tasty-looking pastries.
I baked them myself. There's apple filling inside.
You bake, Sir Linden?
Oh, yes. Nothing bakes a pastry like a good jolt of thunder magic. Go on, try one.
Well, don't mind if I do. Wow. I had no idea a little zap of lightning could make such a tasty treat.
Good, aren't they? Now back to the subject of your book.
Oh, yeah. Last time, the prince Elle worked for didn't inherit the throne, so he left the castle. Then, Elle meets another royal soldier and finds comfort with her. They get married and begin an ordinary but happy life together. That's as far as I've got for now.
Fascinating. This story has its hooks in me. I was a royal soldier once myself, you know. I notice you don't seem to be crying today, though.
It's actually pretty tough to hold it in.
I noticed that you're not
Elle's
weeping
wife
today.
Goes through so much for his sake, but I'm embarrassed to be seen crying all the time. So, I'm doing my best to keep it together.
Don't hold back on my account. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Cry as hard as you like. Let it all out.
Are you sure? Well, if you say so.
Oh my, your nose is running. Here, something to wipe it with.
Why do I feel like Lyndon would collect his tears for some kind of experiment? The child would learn necromancy from it.
My goodness, Jade, I do believe I nearly busted a gut with laughter, as the saying goes. It's clear that you have a considerable talent for writing comedies.
That's high praise. Thank you, Sir Linden.
Your characters have so much life in them. They practically leap off the page. How many of them are based on real people? A few of our mutual friends did come to mind.
I may have slipped in a few parallels to certain persons, living or dead.
You have a keen eye for observation and a skill for capturing them on the page. It was a magnificent novel, truly. I thank you again for sharing your passion with me.
Of course. Thank you so much for reading it.
I have a bit of that fire myself, truth be told. I've chronicled my early years in a book of my own.
You have?
Indeed. I haven't mentioned it to many people.
I would love to read it, if you wouldn't mind sharing.
Wonderful! I hoped you might. What a thrill it is having a fellow writer among our ranks. I can hardly contain myself. If and when you have the time, we should compare our lists of favorite comedies.
Yes, please. I would love that.
What a fortuitous meeting this has been. And here I thought nothing could surprise me.
It's gonna be real awkward when Jade opens that up and it's just about his sexcapades over the years. So how did you like it? Yikes! It would certainly be shocking.
Can I have a word with you? Oh, Seedal. Sorry, but I kind of want to be alone for a while. I'm still pretty embarrassed about that whole rain savior thing. I really am a fool.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. It rained. You're a savior after all.
Whoa. Wait, no. I was there. I did all that stuff and it didn't rain a single drop. I appreciate you trying to make me feel better. but that kind of coddling just makes me feel like even more of a fool.
I wouldn't do that. I'm telling you, Amber. You made it rain. Just like the card said you would. It didn't rain right where we were standing, but it did rain in a village just a few miles away.
It did?
It hadn't rained there for ages. In fact, the crops were on the verge of turning to dust. Then, all of a sudden, it started pouring. I'm telling you, it happened right after you finished that weird rain chant of yours.
Whoa, what? No, really? I did that? Really? I did it! I'm
Umbreon's
the legendary
coincidence.
savior of some village somewhere! I'm so happy! Saving people is the best feeling in the entire world!
When the fighting settles down, how about we pay a visit to that village? I'll introduce you. Hear ye, humble townsfolk. Come, meet your alpaca-loving savior. Yep, that's what I'll say.
No, don't say it like that! You're making me sound uncool again!
Don't worry. I promise to properly introduce the man foretold by legend. You deserve it.
Yes! And when you do, I'll thank the genius fortune teller that predicted me.
Now it's my turn to be embarrassed.
We make a pretty good duo, you know.
I don't think we have a choice. According to my latest reading, we're destined to be friends.
Man, those cards are so smart. Here's to a budding friendship. Nothing's gonna rain on our parade. Ah, unless I make it, that is.
You ship it.
Look at these flower petals here. How strange. It's almost like Seedall's fortune said.
Under a full moon, gather petals glowing gold. Then comes true a wish so bold. The flowers you have there. I see you remembered my fortune.
But the flower petals are white, not gold.
Are they? Hold them up to the full moon.
Like this? Oh, how lovely. They're shining gold.
Those flowers only bloom on the night of a full moon. The petals appear white, but then shimmer gold when the moonlight strikes them.
They're so pretty.
Their fragrance is thought to have a soothing power as well. I'd be happy if they could ease your pain even a little, Lady Vale.
Thank you, Seedall. You went to a lot of trouble to do this for me.
I don't know what you mean.
Don't be silly. You put together this whole beautiful act just for me, didn't you?
I assure you I had nothing to do with it. Also, a fortune teller never reveals his secrets.
Oh, please.
Now I've repaid the favor.
Yeah, because he's a fraud.
Thanks to your kind gesture before, my fortune-telling skills are back and as sharp as ever.
That's wonderful. I'm very happy for you.
Cat for
You
the
know,
win playing
Seedall,
Splatoon 3.
the moon
Interrupting.
is pretty tonight, isn't it?
It is. Very. I don't think I'll ever forget how beautiful it looks tonight.
No, I don't think I will either. Under a full moon, gather petals glowing gold. Then comes true a wish so bold. My wish is to bring peace and happiness to this world. And also, I wish for your happiness too, Seedall.
Sorry, did you say something?
No? I'm sure you're just hearing the sound of flowers blooming in the night.
I love how there are so many times when someone says something clearly out loud, like audibly, and then the other person's like, what'd you say? Nothing. Nothing at all. He really said, source, I made it the fuck up. Yeah. I think that's how Seedall does most of his predictions. I think he just makes them up.
Lapis, guess what? Your device worked like a charm. With that thing's help, we caught every last one of those rogues.
Oh, really?
Yup. You did say that this device was great at warding off bears.
Yes.
It worked. That thing caused quite a stir among animals inhabiting the oasis.
The animals. But we were hoping to spook the rogues, not the local wildlife.
Hey,
Well,
Joker.
As you can imagine, a horde of agitated tigers and gators sent the rogues running. As soon as they were out in the open, we swooped in and captured every last one. It was a perfect mission. all thanks to you.
I guess we achieved the result we wanted, even if the process was a little unorthodox.
Pat yourself on the back. At the end of the day, it was well made and it did the trick. Now tell me, do you have devices like this placed around your hometown?
Yes, we use a variety of devices to repel bears from my village.
Yeah? How about you take me to see them in person?
Huh? Why?
I'd like to take a closer look. Bet I could learn a lot about creative defense strategies.
I'm not sure how helpful it will be. But if you do want to visit, you should wear a disguise so no one knows it's you.
All right, it's a date. What disguise should I wear? Maybe some bear fur?
That might not be a good idea. Unless you want to get turned into bear stew.
This land seems to have a serious bear problem. There just seems to be a lot of bears attacking people all the time.
Time for my afternoon tea.
Hey, Boucheron.
Oh, this isn't even a
I made
saline
ton of
support. And
snacks.
it involves
Here,
tea.
I bet it'll go great with your tea.
Well, that was nice of you. Hang on, though. What is that?
A snack.
This is your snack? A weed?
Yeah.
A
I pulled
weed?
weeds earlier and then cooked them up to give us treats. Doesn't everyone do that? Oh, come on. This isn't a universal thing either.
Boucheron's face.
Afraid not.
Oh.
Lapis, be honest with me. Are you from a poor village?
Boucheron. Maybe not the best way to ask that.
What makes you say that?
It was getting increasingly obvious.
Oh, no, 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 no. That's no good. I don't want
Wow.
anyone to know. Especially not him.
Him?
Forget I said anything. Please just don't tell anyone about this.
It's okay, Lapis. I'm not making fun of you, or anyone else who came from poverty. If anything, I'm inspired by the creativity it instilled in you.
Now you're just lying to make me feel better.
No, really. I've tried the watered-down milk and the fill-up-on-smells trick for myself.
Huh? And what did you think?
They weren't bad. I feel like I got a window into a whole different world.
Really?
Really? So I'd love to try your snacks. Wow. This flavor is unbelievable. My life is now divided into the time before I tried this and the glorious time after.
You know what, Boucheron? You're a good guy. I mean that.
Ah, you're too kind. I'm just a guy who's all brawn and no brains.
If you're really interested, I could teach you some more customs from my village.
I'd love that. Hang on, though. Before that, we have to share your snack with the others. Hey, everyone! We've got a special treat today. Line up for snack time.
Thanks, Boucheron. That means a lot to me. There you are, Citrine. I've been waiting.
Oh? Whatever for, Lapis?
I was hoping to join you for midnight training. It's sure to be more fun with a partner, right?
Oh my! But it would be terrible of me to deprive you of a full night's rest.
Please, I'm the
feels
terrible
like a
one.
preschool
I still feel
sentence.
bad about the last time we talked. Besides,
Yes, it does.
I can't sleep if I know a good friend is working through the night.
Lapis, you're so kind. I had something that I wanted to offer you as well. Here, take this.
A note? No, an address. What is this?
That's the mailing address for one of my family's spare manors in the heart of town.
A
We haven't
spare
lived there in quite a
manor?
while, so it's only
Oh my
staffed by
god,
grounds and
Citrine.
housekeepers.
Okay, but why are you giving me the address?
This
If
is
you
our
wish to
spare
hide your rural
mansion.
origins, you must consider where your care packages come from. Think of this as your new forwarding service. If your parents send their packages there, the staff will swap addresses and route them here. Why, your family could even use that address as a vacation home. Or
was
they
gonna
could just
say
move in.
Citrine.
The manor is theirs to use as they like.
Wow, Citrine, thank you. I didn't realize how much you cared.
Just gives
Think
her a
nothing of it.
freaking mansion.
I'm just looking out for one of my dearest friends.
It's a wonderful offer, but I can't accept it.
What?
Damn, I need friends like
My family isn't noble, but I'm proud of them. I can't ask them to hide where they're from. I'm still nervous about other people finding out. But at least I won't have to worry around you.
Oh my, we are quite the pair, aren't we? Each of us has what the other lacks.
And we both reach out when the other needs help.
Not a bad working relationship.
Not bad at all. Do you think Prince Alchrist had this balance in mind when he selected us as his retainers?
Oh, I doubt it. I know you're enamored with him, but Alchrist isn't that clever.
Wow.
I am not. Goodness, you're blushing. Your cheeks are as red as the carpets in the royal court.
Come on, don't tease me. Besides, those carpets aren't that red. You should see the tomatoes they grow back home.
Oh? That sounds like a fun day trip. Would you show me around sometime?
Sure, but don't bring any money. The farmers back home prefer to use a barter system.
How rustic. I've always wanted to try bartering.
Citrine.
I could stand apart with a few necklaces.
Careful. With goods like that, you'll end up needing that spare manor for tomato storage.
Oh my god, Citrine. She's like, oh, how quaint to walk amongst the commoners. Just offers her her spare mansion.
Lapis! How's that muscle training device coming along?
Oh!
Was it a
hey,
shake
Etienne.
weight?
Good timing. I was just making some final adjustments. Introducing the Muscle Maximizer Mark III.
Mark III?
People that out of touch
it took a
exist.
couple
It's
of tries to figure
wild.
things out.
Are you saying that
This
from
one
experience?
Definitely holds up though. It'll work your arms, chest, core, and back.
Wow! It's as good as I dreamed. So, what's it gonna cost me?
Don't worry about that. I built this out of sticks and spare parts, so there was no material cost.
Sticks and spare parts? Unbelievable! Well, I owe you for the labor at least. You've gotta let me pay you back somehow. But first, you mind if I try it out?
Go for it.
Yes!
What is going
the
on?
resistance settings are perfect. I can tell you worked hard to get it just right. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
Yay! I'm so glad.
It's so good that I have to wonder if you're into bodybuilding yourself.
Kinda, but nothing fancy. I just lift rocks. Like that one. Or that big guy over there.
Those rocks? With your noodly arms? How do you manage
Damn,
that?
Etienne.
I can't picture it.
With your
You'll have to
noodle
tell me
arms?
more about it sometime. I have a feeling we're gonna be good friends.
Really? I mean, okay. I'd like that a lot.
Hold on. We're gonna pause for a second. Let's see, where's Lapis? Maybe up at the top. There she is. All right, Lapis's strength is 44. And Etienne, yours is 34. So you chill out. You chill out with that. Lapis doesn't have noodle arms.
Prince Alfred, may I speak with you?
Sure thing, Prince Diamond.
Let's find a quiet spot. This needs to be a private conversation.
Oh?
Now that we're settled, what's the big deal?
Prince Alfred, I share the following concern not as a friend, but as the Crown Prince of Brodia. As you know, the Kingdom of Brodia prioritizes military might above all else.
Yes.
Our kingdom is home to many ambitious people. That might explain those priorities. Our culture also teaches that it's honorable to gain things by force.
Go on.
Thanks to Queen Eve, our two kingdoms have signed a non-aggression pact. However...
You're saying you can't promise it'll last?
That's right.
What do you think will happen?
I have my own hopes, but I won't just force them upon my kingdom. The will of my people must come first. I have to fight for whatever future serves them best.
I understand. I'm in the same tight spot. That said, everything will be fine. You've got nothing to worry about.
How can you be sure?
Well, I mean, everyone from Brodia seems so nice.
I'm not sure if you're joking.
I can't speak for the whole kingdom, but all the Brodians
Alfred
I've met
would
were
say
nice
that about
enough.
anybody, though.
I don't think they want a war over
Alfred
nothing.
thinks everyone's
I think things
nice.
are gonna work out. I trust the good folks of Brodia that way.
You trust in the goodwill of others? Even the citizens of neighboring kingdoms?
People are people, no matter where they're from. Is trusting in them so bad?
No, it's not bad at all. In fact, trust might be the most important quality for a leader to have.
I'm with you on that one.
I'm glad
Alfred
to have met you,
would
Prince
be
Alfred.
assassinated so
Here's
fast.
to our growing friendship and trust as fellow crown princes of allied kingdoms.
Looking forward to working with you, Prince Diamant. I think this is the start of something beautiful between our kingdoms, and between us.
He is so sweet, but he absolutely would be taken advantage of. I'm gonna invade you for the next Fire Emblem game. Let me see. Is Alfred worse than Chrom? Yes, Alfred is definitely more naive than Chrom is, for sure. This is why their mother's preparing Saline to rule. I think Saline is the reason he has not been killed. She's, like we said, she's going around taking out all of the snipers. Have we watched the Alfred and Saline A yet? No, I don't know if I have that one yet. Look at how many Diamant has. It's a lot.
This is bad. We have to do something.
I've ruined the banquet. I'm sorry, Diamant.
I had no idea your favorite dishes were all so incredibly, dangerously spicy. We can't serve this to the townsfolk. Can we?
I don't know. I love super spicy food. I just assumed everyone else would love it too. I'm so sorry.
You did nothing wrong.
Just dumped buffalo sauce on everything.
It's my fault for not asking about the menu before now.
I wanted to help, but all I did was make more trouble for you. I really thought we could make everyone smile.
Make everyone smile. That's it. I've got it.
You do?
We'll turn this dinner into a spicy food eating contest. That's guaranteed to liven things up.
A contest to see who has the toughest mouth? That will help you connect with people?
As opposed to a quiet meal? In Brodia? Yes. I'll be laughing and cheering right beside them.
That's wonderful. I get to help you, and you get to help your people with spicy food.
Today's going to be a good day, Lady Vale.
Just so you know, I will probably win the contest.
I won't be easy to beat. That, I promise you.
We'll find out soon enough. Everyone's on their way. The heat is on.
Carolina Reapers stuffed with kerosene. Ghost peppers for everyone. Oh, goodness.
We are well matched, Prince Diamant. Your strength is beyond my expectations.
You're not so bad yourself, Kagetsu. You'll have to keep giving this duel everything you've got. I certainly will. So, do you want to keep going?
I have fought with all my strength. I am content to leave it here and not push us to exhaustion.
Same here. You're quite an opponent.
I realize you put much of your valuable time toward this. Thank you.
It was fun. We'll have a rematch soon, right?
Would you like to?
We can't just let this end in a draw, can we? I'll warn you. Our next battle is going to end very differently. I'll lay my honor as a crown prince on the line and fight until you're begging for mercy.
You speak boldly. But I swear by my blade that I shall have victory.
Your blade is rather impressive. I can tell you sharpen it often.
Our swords reflect our souls. I tend to mine each and every day. Yours is majestic and powerful as well.
Ah, well.
Are we still
Rhodian
talking
culture
about
prioritizes
swords?
strength, so I make sure my sword is a symbol of that. And just like you, I consider it to be more than a simple weapon.
It is interesting. Our cultures are far apart, and yet this perception of weapons unites us.
It's amazing how well you get to know a person once you start crossing swords with them.
Knowledge beyond words.
They're crossing
I look
swords,
forward
all
to our
right.
next contest.
I can't stop. Oh, my sides.
Prince Diamant, are you okay?
Am I okay? You almost killed me. Your writing is hazardous to my health, Jade.
It's an unexpected honor to have my storytelling threaten a crown prince's life. Which part are you on?
Chapter 19 of The Adventures of Amber, the Deliberate Dummy.
Oh my gosh.
So you're at the part where Amber just won the fighting tournament.
Yes, and returned to his hometown to celebrate his victory, but no one believed him.
You just
and
like
then the scene where
she
he
just
rides his
wrote a
mighty
story
alpaca
about
through the
how
open
Amber
fields to dry his
sucks.
tears.
As soon as he dismounts, his eyes finally dry, the alpaca spits right in his face. Poor Amber.
This isn't just a funny novel, Jade. This book is art. Tell me, when will the next one be ready?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about that. I might take a break from writing, just for a while.
Oh, really? I think I understand. Our battles are growing more intense. Not much we can do about that.
Yes, that's certainly
No, we
a
only have one
factor,
left,
but
though. I mean,
lately, no matter what I write, it all feels flat to me. I'm bored by my own ideas.
Ah, so you're in a bit of a slump.
Yes, I need to rest my pen for a while.
just go follow
I'm
Amber
sorry if
around
this
for a
news
while. You'll
disappoints you,
get
Prince Diamant.
inspired.
No need to apologize. I'm an eager yet patient reader. Take as long as you need.
Thank you very much. If I start writing again, I'll let you know.
If anything, I'm glad to hear you'll be giving yourself a break. In the meantime, why don't I write the next book?
Huh?
Don't worry. I won't step on your work. It'll be more like a side story. I'd enjoy the challenge.
Diamant, I think you're
serious
supposed to be
about
ruling
this?
a country.
I'm always serious. I'll let you know when it's done. You just relax until then.
Yes, understood.
Jade, you should have gotten your work copyrighted. This is why. Amber's the new Don Quixote. Jade's writing medieval Looney Tunes via Amber. Diamant's excited to read Jade's next Amber fanfiction. He's offering to write an official fanfiction, or does he want a cut of the profits?
Citrine, thanks again for giving the nobles my answer. It's been nice to have that off my back. Sorry if it was a hassle.
There is no need for royalty to apologize to a simple retainer, Prince Diamant.
Citrine,
Prince
you are the
Diamant.
richest person
You never call me that. Is
in the
everything
country.
okay?
Everything is fine. Please excuse me, my prince. I have an errand I must attend to.
Hold it. Tell me what's going on.
Please, Diamant, I'm in a very awkward position.
What do you mean?
It's dangerous for me to be seen speaking so casually with the heir to Brodia's throne.
We're cousins. We've known each other our whole lives. Where is this coming from?
The nobles did not care for your response. I must be cautious in my exchanges with you. Rumors are quickly spreading that my family has been colluding with Brodia's future king.
I see. I placed more of a burden on you than I ever could have imagined, Citrine.
It's quite all right, Prince Diamant.
I shouldn't have asked you to do my job for me.
Yeah, but they're not on the
I'm going to clear this
somnial,
up
so...
right now.
No, you'll only complicate things further.
I have no choice. I've been robbed of my cousin, and I have to get her back.
Oh. Very well. I surrender.
Oh.
I'll resume our usual casual banter. Like making you promise not to kick down any doors.
That's more like it. And don't worry.
Don't worry is not a promise, Diamant. I need to hear you say it. Do not make things worse.
I promise. Trust your cousin, okay?
He's gonna make things worse, isn't he? But they're on the Somniel. You have to have permission from the Divine Dragon to be on the Somniel. So nobody can hear them here. I think in their other support they were just, I guess, in Brodia somewhere, so it makes sense. But here they can't really be overheard. Oh god. Are you guys ready for a bunch of Bunet? Are you prepared? They're all in their visibility cloaks.
As I have told you before, ingredients tell me how to cook them.
Yeah, so you've said.
Yeah,
I never
that sounds like
disregard their
crap.
voices. Thus, I have been searching high and low. I have sought out ingredients that ask, indeed beg, to be made into folk food.
Does that mean you found some?
Yes, look! A shellfish from the ponds of Solm, and some mushrooms unique to the Queendom's forests.
Wow, what a weird color.
And this, a numbing spice. It will stamp out all sensation as soon as it hits your tongue.
A spice that numbs?
You're not scared, are you?
Who, me? I want to try this so bad that I can hardly stand it.
I knew your culinary courage would not falter. Now, behold, the ultimate folk food.
Incredible. That's exactly the kind of careless presentation folk food ought to have.
The splendor does not stop at its presentation. Please, have a taste.
Oh boy, oh boy! Oh my goodness! That spice sure did a number on my tongue. But the sauce brings it right back to life, and the texture is just indescribable! This is what made me fall in love with folk food. If a stall sold it, I'd eat there every day.
It's strange. At first, I was simply moved by your passion for food, but now I see that this was a necessary step on the road to gastronomic expertise. Whether it is served on a porcelain plate or in an unassuming wrapper, good food is good food. Street fare and gourmet food alike can bring joy to their eaters.
Exactly. Thanks, Bunet.
Now, what would you like to eat next?
You mean you'll fix me something else?
I am always happy to take requests from a true food lover.
No kidding! More gourmet quality folk food? I'm so happy I might cry.
Please don't do that. My food and I are not going anywhere.
Yeah, good point. I'll take my time and think carefully. The next folk food I get from you is going to be the stuff of legend.
Chloe watches Food Wars. Oh, man.
Delicious. Yet another culinary triumph, Bunet.
I could tell you were enjoying it because of that scrumptious
It
smile on your
sounded
face.
like he's lying.
Before I forget, we need to circle back and talk about what you said the other day.
What do you mean?
You know, the savior thing. I've been racking my brain, but I can't figure out what you meant.
Oh, that. I entered that contest to become the royal court's chef. And I lost. It was the greatest shame of my life. Yet you found it in your heart to overlook my failure and hire me as your personal chef. I could never pay you back for that kindness.
Ah, I see. But, Bunet, I didn't really care about the contest itself. I was just glad that you entered because it brought you back into my life.
What? Was that your plan all along?
Of course.
Sneaky
It had been
beaky.
years since the last time we talked at your parents' bistro.
That's true. What a bitter separation that was. But perhaps we should put this conversation on the back burner. Your main course is ready. You wouldn't want a sour memory to detract from the delightful flavor.
You make a good point. Whoa, what a stunning dish! Your food really is the best in the world.
Zenitsu, it is time.
What for?
Did you forget? Since we last spoke, I have been absorbed in the art of making onigiri. I experimented with ingredients, rice density levels. For days, I thought of nothing else. Finally, after all that toil, I made this.
Oh, it looks very good. But more important than how it looks is what it contains. Tell me the ingredients inside.
I used dates, harvested fresh from a date palm, something of a Solmic specialty.
Date palm. That is eccentric. I do not know this ingredient.
Give it a try.
I will indeed. Sweetness is unexpected for onigiri, but not unwelcome. The rice takes well to it.
Doesn't it? I went through much trial and error before landing on dates.
Yes, it is delicious. Very good. However, it is flavored more like ohagi.
Like what? Are you saying that something like this already exists?
Yes. Ohagi is when sweet rice is rolled up and covered with red bean paste.
Oh, so, in short, this is not an onigiri.
No. The shape is very accurate to onigiri.
But it tastes like an ohagi. I appreciate your kind words, but I will not settle for missing the mark. My culinary knowledge is lacking. Who knows how many dishes have escaped my notice? Excuse me, I must go study.
Your onigiri was delicious, and yet you remain so eager to learn more.
Who do you think is actually the best chef out of everybody that we have? Because I don't think it's Bune. He thinks it is, but I don't.
How's that insect sting healing, Bune?
The swelling has stopped. All thanks to those herbs of yours, no doubt. Somehow I resisted the urge to taste them.
A good patient is patient. Everything looks fine where you were stung. That's a relief.
Thank you, Jean.
Oh, this reminds me. I wanted to ask you about something.
What's that?
Remember the chamomile you gave me? I looked into it, and it has medicinal uses. It's a painkiller and can sometimes reduce inflammation. Do you maybe have more?
Interesting. Well, there's not much of it, but what I do have I will gladly give you.
Thank you. Even a little will help.
It makes me happy to know that my little flowers will help people feel better. Though, I must say, I'll be sorry to see them leave home after all my careful tending.
Don't worry, Bune. I won't let a single flower go to waste.
Might be Gold Mary. Anna probably has the best fast food. Anna, she's got pretty consistently high ranks. Could be either of them. Could also be Saphir. She was good at cooking.
Pandreo, how was the party? Did the critic appreciate my cooking?
Oh, yeah. She was very impressed.
Lie.
But?
Well, to be honest, it wasn't that popular with anyone else.
What? But I sampled it myself. The flavor was heavenly.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It tasted great. It was just a little too gourmet. Party food's gotta be easy to pick up and walk around with.
What? Why?
You know, people like to mingle while they eat. This felt like a stuffy dinner at the royal court. I should have said something. I know you haven't been to many parties after all. Don't beat yourself up, though.
I know you haven't been to many parties,
A
Bune.
chef's sacred duty is to make the right food for the occasion. And I failed. I made something far worse than a bad dish. I made the wrong dish.
Bune, it's not like that.
He needs to learn how to make
friend, and I let you down.
bagel
Your
bites.
apology will not suffice. Please, strike me.
What? No! You went to so much trouble making that food. I'm not gonna hit you.
I ruined your party, and still you find it in your heart to forgive me. You're a
Dramatic.
true friend. Pandreo, when is your next get-together?
Looking to redeem yourself, huh?
No, at least, not yet. Before redeeming myself, There is something I must do. I must attend.
I must attend a party. I knew it. What? Andrea's like, no, I don't want you to come to the party. Random question, Raphael or Bunet? Who's the worst food-obsessed character? Bunet, I would say. Because Bunet also has an attitude about it. Pizza bagel bite sounds so good right now, right? Now I'm thinking about it. Damn it. Next time, just make nachos and spinach puffs. My spinach puffs. Rhea suppressed those 2 bagel bites. Rhea was like, no, absolutely not.
What is this flower called? It has a wonderful scent.
Ah, that's jasmine, one of the most aromatic flowers I grow.
Your garden is quite lovely. I admit I have found excuses to visit lately.
It really means that much to you. I'll harvest some vegetables and cook up a nice ratatouille. The taste will move you, I promise.
There's no need for you to go to such lengths. Simply taking time to pause here occasionally is more than enough for me.
Everyone needs a little downtime. And they can always use a good meal, too.
I was one of the 4 hounds. So now I work to protect the weak as an act of atonement for my past actions. People suffer daily. I fail them by allowing myself any pleasure, no matter how simple.
Don't think like that.
I am sorry. It may be some time until I visit this garden again. If ever.
Mavier's walking around with a scarlet 4 on his chest.
Good morning, Etier. Any suggestions for our early workout?
How about a run?
Sounds good. Want to make it a race?
Nah, I prefer to run alongside. Easier to keep you safe that way.
Makes sense. Oh, look!
Is something wrong?
No, I just noticed how beautiful those flowers are. Let's put the run on hold for a minute.
As you wish.
You know what pretty flowers always remind me of? This memory I have of you with an armload of them.
My hometown is known for those flowers. I used to bring some anytime I visited the castle.
I remember. My mother and the servants loved them.
Good. I'm glad.
Speaking of mother, you want to hear something funny? She originally thought you might be the one to become my queen.
You're kidding. That's the first I've heard of it.
Well, this is awkward.
That does explain some things. Now I get why I was assigned to you instead of Princess Saline, my childhood friend. I've wondered about that for years. Mystery solved, I guess.
That must have bugged you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm proud to be your retainer, Prince Alfred. Though, it's a bit of a shock to try to imagine myself as your queen. Queen Etier.
Oh my god.
Apologies to Queen Ev, but I can't picture it, no matter how hard I try.
Me neither. I try to imagine us as anything but what we are now and my brain freezes up.
I know what you mean. Our bond as prince and retainer is too strong to be anything else.
Workout partners too, don't forget that.
Always, Prince Alfred. Speaking of which, shouldn't we get going on that run? I'm getting antsy.
Lead the way, Etier. Every day spent training with you is a gift. To strength and to peace.
And to your happiness.
So, aside from Alir and Lumera, they only put the Firene people in heroes, didn't they? Because I know Etier is I think Chloe is in 2. I'm not sure if anybody else is. But are they really all from Firene? That's kind of surprising, considering Firene is probably the least interesting of the 4 locations.
Lady Vale, you look like someone who could stand to run some laps.
Oh my god, that would make things worse.
Why do you
for
say
me.
that?
Because you've got that look on your face. The one that says things are unbelievably terrible. Listen, some problems you just can't solve no matter how hard you wish you could. For those, you gotta get out there and run until all you remember is the run.
That would just
I
make
don't
me
know.
sadder, Alfred.
How can I just forget? The terrible things I did, the pain I caused. My heart is so full of guilt, and I'm afraid I'm going to feel like this forever.
You know what? This sounds too tough to leave behind, even with the help of a good run.
Yes, I think you're right.
So, every mile or two, try a few sets of push-ups. That ought to do the trick.
Oh my gosh.
And if you add some crunches, you'll be golden. I guarantee you a good night's sleep after that.
Crunches? Oh, Alfred. I don't think my problems can be solved by push-ups or crunches.
Of course, you know that. And I know that. You probably
Do you
won't
know
ever
that?
forget all that stuff you told me about.
I don't think he knows that.
I'll continue to shoulder this guilt and regret for a long time.
Maybe you will. But you've got to give yourself a break sometimes, right? If you don't set your troubles down every now and then, they'll crush you.
You're right, Alfred. Thank you so much. You know, I think I might want to go for a run. Will you come with me? Please?
Just say the word. I'd be happy to push you so hard you can't think of anything else. It's what I do best.
We weren't allowed to do paired endings, so we gotta have them friend zone each other. I assume they did it because you meet them first. They're probably gonna do banners doing each of the regions based on the order we visited them. That would make sense, but at the same time, I'm kind of worried that they're just gonna be like, they're just gonna move past it. You know what I mean? Be like, ah. But that would be kind of a bummer because I would love to have Ivy and Heroes. But they'll probably be like, Rafal, that's who we should put in there. And then I'm just gonna be like, you know what? Ivy, I feel, is at least a pretty safe bet. I mean, I know Ivy's really popular, but even still, I trust nothing. People are worried because they keep releasing more Three Houses characters. What do you mean they're worried? What's weird to me is that they released characters that we already have. They're just like alts. I mean, I guess they're kind of a lot of them are the normal versions. Like Felix, Sylvain, and Rhea were their normal versions, where before we only had like different alts of them, like Summer and Winter. Kranya is in the game, yep. Kranya's in. Alfric is in. Why Alfric? There's a ramp-up time for making new units. Houses units were slow coming at first, now there's tons. Oh, well, maybe you're right then. Maybe they will start putting in other Engage characters. People are theorizing they're going to do Eagles and Deer next to get all the bases that are missing and a couple Three Hopes characters. What other base ones are missing?
Prince Vigato, any new party ideas?
No, it's been a bumpy road. I considered doing a feast of meats, but most meals have meat, so that's
Feast
not
of
special.
meats?
Then I
Tamara would
thought
love
maybe
that.
A vegetarian feast, but Tamara shot that down. Finally,
Well,
I
see if you had
realized
alt
maybe we
Tamara.
just do
You
drinks.
could have had a
But
vegetarian
then,
feast.
what if people get hungry? Why does it have to be so complicated?
I have 2 words for you. Muscle stimulants.
Is that the stuff
I'd say
you're
you've
always
got to
drinking?
stop pushing steroids on people.
Yep. Every musclehead swears by them.
Nope, nope, nope. That is not going to work.
Why not?
Come on, it's medicine. It probably tastes, well, like medicine.
Oh, so you've tried it?
No, but...
Then how could you possibly know?
Well, yeah, I guess you got me there. But still, you think it'll be fun for people to just hang out and drink workout juice?
Oh, Prince Vigato, you really are clueless. Muscle stimulants taste like medicine. You really think we drink them raw every day?
I mean, yeah, kinda.
I've got the makings of an idea for your party. Give me some time to put muscle on its bones.
All right, then. I'm waiting with bated breath.
Tia hawking steroids? I think she is. Yeah, Dorothy only has alts. She has a summer version. She has a like dancer version where she's paired with another character. Does she have a Christmas? She just got the Christmas version recently. I think she has a Three Hopes version as well. So there's a couple, but there's not like a regular like pre-time skip or a regular post-time skip Dorothea. Oh, Caspar. Oh, they don't have a regular Caspar? I know they have summer Caspar. Caspar might be then, because Linhart, Hubert, Edelgard, Petra, and Bern, they all have their base characters. So I guess it would be Caspar then. Dorothy and Caspar's bases are missing. They'll probably put in Manuela. Oh yeah, Manuela doesn't have her regular version either, because she only has the Christmas one. That'd be cool. They'll probably put Manuela with the Eagles. That makes sense. Like how they put Rhea with the Lions. They can put in Three Hopes Petra as the Two Hopes alts, and she has no alts. The Christmas one is Hopes based. Okay. Yeah, it is. You're right. Yeah, that makes sense. It probably would be that then. Normal Hanneman? I don't think there's... Is Hanneman in at all? I don't think he is. I would think they would do normal Manuela before they did Hanneman.
Good going back there. Those guys were pretty tough.
Yeah, they were.
What do you say we celebrate the win by partying till we can't see straight? Something wrong?
Sorry, Pandreo, but I'm gonna take a rain check.
What? No, my ears must be playing tricks on me. Fogato turning down a party? What's going on? You eat something that's not agreeing with you?
Yeah, it was from Benet.
Just kidding. You should have seen the look on your face.
Oh, man. You really had me going there.
Sorry, thought it would be fun to mess with you a little bit.
Jeez, breaking a guy's heart. You call that fun?
Pandreo, before I forget, will you hear my confession soon?
Better not be another cruel prank. Fool me once, etc. As long as you promise not to yank my chain again, of course I'll hear your confession.
Thanks, Pandreo. I appreciate it.
No normal Ignatz or normal Raphael. Is there a normal Leone? I don't think so. I know there's a summer Leone. I don't think there's normal Leone. Lorenz, I think there's a couple options for Golden Deer. Leone, Raphael, Ignatz, and Leone again, are also missing their bases because all the Deer's popularity is heavily focused on Claude, Hilda, Lysithea, and Marianne. I mean, as it kind of should be. Oh, you meant Lorenz, not Leone. Gotcha.
Thanks for letting me shadow you today.
There was no trouble at all. Did you gather any, useful data?
Tons. I have several pages of notes on the best ways to prepare and eat various tropical fruits.
Oh, okay. Not sure I'd call that useful. Can I take a look at this notebook of yours?
Sure. I hope it's not too hard to read. My handwriting gets sloppy when I'm excited.
Let's see here. Fogato is a man of the people. He's so approachable, you forget he's actually a prince. He leads the Sentinels with a steady hand. He likes parties, loves gourmet food. He is good at all sports, except fishing. Tough but fair. Huh, you got me to a T. Guess you don't think I'm anything special anymore, huh?
What? If anything, I'm even more awestruck. You're a man among men. But I didn't learn anything that'll close the gap between us. Feels like it's only getting wider.
You really think that? Okay, here's an idea. Let's you and me get lunch sometime.
Lunch, huh?
Yep. I'm gonna let you in on a secret that busts this whole thing wide open.
Really? Prince Fogato's secret to manliness finally revealed. I'll definitely be there. I can't wait.
Imagine a Leone Geralt duo for Valentine's. No! Bad Grid Destroyer. No! If they did that, it would have to be Gerald and Manuela. They were so cute in Three Hopes.
Hey, Prince Alchrist, quick question. Can you tell me about your childhood?
Huh? Why do you want to know about that?
Well, I was thinking about our somewhat abbreviated
Tell me about your
conversation the other day.
childhood.
You know, how our situations are similar, but our personalities are different. And I thought maybe the difference can be explained by our upbringings.
I see. I'll share broad details with you, but be warned. It's not very interesting.
That's totally fine. Trust me. I'm all ears.
I was born the second prince of Brodia, with a significant age gap between my brother and me, as far back as I can remember. People have praised my older brother for his skills. One could not ask for a better successor to the Brodian throne, they would say. But when it came to me, the thing I heard most often was, Diamant would have done better.
Ouch. So you always felt like second fiddle. That's rough.
It's my own fault. I'm a lost cause.
Did you ever just snap and say, forget him, look at me?
No, never. I would never allow a thought like that to cross my mind. My brother is perfect. That's the plain truth. It's not his fault I can't compare. At the same time, I am aware that those truths form the backbone of my gloomy personality.
So instead of holding a grudge against him, you just accepted that you were inferior. You know what you are? A kind person. Maybe that's why I like you so much.
Oh. You're saying you like me? You're such an inspiring person, Prince Fogato. I must not risk dragging you down. I have to go again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry!
And he's gone. Well, see you around, Prince Alchrist.
Alchrist's family were fine, but the rest of the royal court was pretty awful about him. Well, fire them. The next normal wave will probably be more engaged characters. I guess they would do Brodia next. So it'd probably be Diamant, Alchrist. Who else do you think they would do?
Hi, Prince Fogato.
Hey, Rosato. The sun stays shining and you stay cute.
That's right. I'm always cute, aren't I? I'm even cuter than the last time you saw me, aren't I?
Agreed. And your confidence really heightens it.
You really mean it this time, right? You're really, really, really telling the truth?
I swear, up and down, I'm telling the truth.
Then, you'd say I'm the absolute cutest ever?
Well, not the absolute cutest ever.
Oh, so cruel! I was sure I misheard you last time. Why do you keep saying that? Are you lifting me up on purpose just to knock me down?
Calm down, calm down.
How am I supposed to calm down? The prince with the sharpest eye doesn't even think I'm all that cute.
It's not that, Rosato. I'm just not a big believer in comparisons.
What do you mean?
This, that, or the other. It's just not my style. You're cute. No need to make it into some big overblown contest. Know what I mean?
I guess I get it, but I don't know. I guess I'll think about it.
They'll probably do one retainer from each brother. I feel like Lapis is pretty certain. I think I would want Jade, maybe. but I feel like they would probably do citrine. I don't know. Imagine if they did child-parent duo for Gerald, but it's with Child Leonie, not Byleth. That'd be rough.
You dropped a stitch, Saphir.
Yeah, of course I did. Stupid tiny loops can't sit still for half a second.
Easy now. Slow down, or you will find yourself with a tangled mess.
We're way past that. It looks like an old fishnet that washed ashore.
Yes, I see. You will need to rip out those last few stitches and do them over.
Really? You think? Ugh, can't do this.
Fear not, this is only practice. A clumsy mistake is but a learning experience.
Clumsy? Yeah, because I'm so... I'm sorry, Vander. Knitting's not for me. I appreciate you taking the time, but I'm not cut out for this kind of thing.
Is that so? I'm surprised to see a knight of Brodia surrender at the first sign of trouble. The warriors of Brodia are famed for their resolve. Perhaps that reputation is misleading.
Uh-huh. Trying to get a rise out of me? Doesn't suit you. Stick to the delicate stuff. You're right, though, about Brodian knights. We never quit, and I'm not about to start.
Perhaps I have been too hard on you. I will be more gentle in my instruction from now on.
No, you've done more than enough. I'll handle the rest on my own. I'm gonna knit so hard it pops your pauldrons. You just stand back and wait to be impressed.
Very well.
That sounded dirty.
I eagerly await your results.
Pop your pauldrons, huh? Yunaka is technically a Brodian unit, so it could be Yunaka rather than Citrine or Jade. Oh yeah, they would probably do Yunaka over the two of them.
Gotta say, Louis, I didn't expect a cup of tea to put me so at ease.
What do you put in
Weirdly
the tea?
enough, though, it has.
I'm pleased to hear it. I'd be delighted to make tea for you anytime you wish.
Appreciate it.
Another sleepless night?
Yeah, I've got this recurring nightmare, reliving the time my parents and best friend were killed in front of me. Soldiers from Elusia
Louis
attacked
like,
the
I was
fishing
not
village I
expecting
grew
this
up in.
reveal.
I was just a kid. It happened decades ago, but I can still see it like it was yesterday. I hoped it would fade as I got older, or get easier to deal with as I got stronger. Neither has panned out. I'm starting to think I'll be stuck with that memory forever.
This cannot be easy for you. I offer my deepest sympathies.
Nice of you to say, considering how awkward I've made your tea time.
Not at all, Saphir. Feel free to talk to me about anything you like. Alas, all I can do in return is listen and pour the tea.
That'll do just fine. Thanks, Louis.
Yeah, Rue came in here and he has a squeaky toy. Hey, what do you have? What do you have?
Ah, just look at that light filtering through the trees. What a perfect afternoon spot.
Boucheron!
Tia! You startled me. Do you need something?
Just here to observe.
Observe what?
Why did
may
you
I ask?
scream?
You, obviously. I will uncover your secret.
Go ahead, Etienne. I clearly can't stop you.
You're darn right. Nothing unusual on the surface. Your clothes don't hang like they're weighted. Wait a minute. There's something hard under those clothes. So you did have a secret.
Those are my abs.
Oh! Pardon me. I thought it might have been an arcane ab buster? Some kind of enchanted plate that works your core just by wearing it. I don't know.
I've never heard of anything like that, but if I find one, I'll give it to you.
How thoughtful of you.
Anyway, you caught me just as I was about to have my lunch. This should hit the spot.
Hold it.
What is it now?
I bet that sandwich is where you're keeping your secret.
What?
No! My sandwich!
Strange.
Wow.
Tasted like
Etienne.
an ordinary sandwich. I thought for sure you'd added some kind of special sauce to it.
For the last time,
Etienne,
I'm
you got
using
so
no
mad that
such
Gold Mary
thing.
stole your food,
It's
and then you
just
did that to
my lunch,
Boucheron.
and I'd like it back.
It's a lot of questions about that one. Rebel.
Another great workout. I'm ready to take on the world. Whoa! You startled me there, Jade.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I've noticed you watching me since the other day. What's all this about? If you don't fess up, I'm gonna take this to Prince Diamant.
Wait, I'll tell you.
Wow,
I was watching
Etienne,
you and
I'm
taking some character
telling.
notes for my next novel. That's all.
Character.
I write about fools. You should be very flattered.
I want to see these character notes, and I want to see them now.
No.
Yes.
No.
Why can't I see?
Because.
Oh. I get it. I've heard rumors about this. How one of the Brodia retainers writes these goofy stories. That's you, isn't it?
She's gonna expose Etienne's
And now I'm a character in them.
steroid
which is why you won't show me.
usage.
Is that about right? You're writing me as all stuck up and shrewish, I bet.
No, it's nothing like that.
Don't lie to me. I see right through you. No making fun of me. Got it?
I would never.
Well. Damn, Etienne. I know.
Hey! You Illusian weirdo! We gotta talk.
I'm sorry, I must have misheard you. Who are we talking about?
You heard me just fine. What possessed you to spend 3 hours before battle polishing silverware?
I don't see how that's any of your business. But since we're asking questions, indulge me. What's the point of your excessive exercise?
What kind of question is that? We're at war. Silverware doesn't keep you alive in battle. Muscle does.
I'm sorry, what?
Do you think your perfectly folded clothes are going to help you put a dent in the corrupted?
Excuse me, what? What?
Quit it with the whats!
Are you actually implying that I'm not in condition to survive a battle? If that's what you think, I'm going to have to ask you to get out of my face.
What did you say?
You are looking at the very picture of elegance and grace. My condition defines pristine. I'm sorry if all your pointless sweating has drained away your aesthetic taste.
Ugh! What's wrong with you?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
I was ready for them to throw hands. It seems like that's where we're going. Also, that became something different than just you took my food.
Forgive me for making you wait. I mean no disrespect to our close bond of friendship.
Close bond? We've sparred one time.
There is no greater bond than that of shared experience in battle.
Is that how it works where you're from?
Of course. It is only natural. Is it different where you are from?
Somewhat.
Then how do you express bonds of friendship in your lands? Would you like to quiz me?
Quiz you? On what subject?
No. Quiz. When two people press their mouths together. Come.
What?
Give me a quiz.
A quiz when two people press their mouths together. Oh!
What?
Do you mean a kiss?
Yes, that. Come.
What?
Give me one of those.
I'm afraid not. Kissing is for bonds of romantic love, not friendship.
Is that so? Cultures of other countries are so foreign to me. Well, enough jokes. Let us begin our sparring.
You were joking?
Certainly. Everyone knows that friends do not quiz each other.
Don't toy with me.
If you are angry, show it as we fight.
All right, then. If you want the full Boucheron, then that's what I'll give you.
Aha! There is your war face. Now, come at me.
They're definitely gonna kiss after this, aren't they? He wants the full Boucheron, alright? That's what it sounds like.
Thank you for all your kind praise about the lunch I made for you last time.
That Lapis, or not Lapis, that Etier ate.
Your compliments made me so happy that I decided to prepare another meal for you.
Oh, thanks.
Kiss me, bro, but like as a joke.
My own sandwich today.
You won't be satisfied with that once you see what I have here.
Whoa!
Fluffy scrambled eggs, seared scallops wrapped in bacon, and more fresh fruit, of course. I'm sorry if my peerless skill elevates this simple dish to unbearable heights of divinity.
It's tempting, don't get me wrong. But I'll stick with my sandwich all the same.
Are you really going to cast aside this golden perfection and content yourself with trash? If that's really what you want, I guess I'll have to throw this away.
Wow.
Hey, now, don't let it go to waste.
Wow.
I'll eat it. It's divine. The moment it hits my tongue, every inch of me shudders with joy.
Not a bad
Every inch, huh?
But you must have more to say than that.
Are you kidding me?
Every
You
inch
did
of
well last
Boucheron, huh?
time, but I hope you won't get complacent.
Mr. Raymond,
Strive
thank you
to
for the
outdo
resub for
yourself.
46 months.
What I said just now wasn't enough?
Mr. Moonman says, wow, I tuned into a curious time is quizzing what the kids call it these days.
You made one general comment. What about each individual component? Don't be neglectful. You could also stand to give an opinion or two about my aesthetic choices. I know it's overwhelming, but if you can't do it, I'll have to stop you from eating anymore.
Oh, what a pain. I knew this would happen. But somehow I fell for it anyway.
Has this meal made you so tongue-tied that you can't give me even one little compliment? If it's hurt you that badly, I should knock it out of you before it does any more damage.
What? No need for that. I'll compliment you all you want. Just keep your hands to yourself.
Your food sucks. Oh my gosh. Leave Boucheron alone.
Hey! Hey, Chloe!
Hi, Ember. In a good mood today, huh?
I sure am. Wait until you hear this. I found another map, and this one leads to a forbidden labyrinth. It's a legendary maze of tunnels and pits that's supposed to lead to the other side of the world.
Unbelievable. Where did you get this map from?
This sweet little street vendor guy said it was, get this, my destiny to buy it from
Was
him.
it Seedall?
He was grinning the whole time. He must have sensed my passion for seeking out legends.
I'm sure he did.
You got
Don't worry,
swindled.
Chloe. I won't invite you to join me this time.
Oh, how come? Did you not like the lunch I prepared for our last adventure?
It's Anna with the fake
No, that was a really nice meal. Once I
Oh,
got
that would have
past
been
the
so
eyeballs,
funny if they
I just
cut
feel like I dragged
back
you on a
to...
wild fountain chase,
And
you
it
know?
was.
I'm super sure this
Missed
map is real,
opportunity.
but I'll check it out myself just to be super sure.
That's too bad. I would have liked to join you.
What? You're serious?
Of course. After all, we're not really out to find some mystical legendary ruin, right? We're out to have a fun time looking for it. Just like the heroes in stories.
Whoa! That's exactly why quests are the best. You totally get me.
Sure. I've seen how your eyes sparkle as we close in on the X on your map.
In that case, Chloe, would you care to join me on another legendary quest?
Definitely. And this time, I'll pack some extra special lunches for us.
Great! Just, go easy on the folks.
Just bring bagel bites. That's all we need.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Zelkov. Guess what just arrived? It's the alpaca wool from home.
Most excellent. With respect to fluff, it surpasses my wildest expectations.
Of course it does. Alpaca wool is warm, light, and super tough. It's the perfect material.
This is indeed the finest. The creation of my ultimate masterpiece is now assured. When all the knitting world lays eyes upon my work, Amber, you will have their gratitude.
My family knits things with alpaca wool too. See my sweater under here? My dad made this.
I see. Now, as to the matter of payment.
Oh, I don't need any money. Consider it a gift.
One must give payment for services rendered. Otherwise, one has incurred a debt.
Really, it's fine. When I wrote to my folks about you, they were happy to send the wool. I told them you wanted to craft with our farm's famous fuzzy stuff, and they said it was free. You wouldn't turn down an act of kindness from some humble alpaca farmers, would you?
If it is for the sake of the ones who provided it to me, then reluctantly I will accept. But they shall have a token of my gratitude, a sweater of pristine craftsmanship. I can express the true extent of my appreciation only by surpassing the quality of their craft.
Whoa! I bet the folks at home would be thrilled to get a sweater knit by you, Zelkov.
Then it is decided. I will not rest until the whole of your family marvels at what I produce.
Oh, I think this is our last Fram support. It is. This one.
Hey, Kagetsu. Why the long face?
Hello, Fram. Ah, you mean to say that I appear sad?
Still no response to your letter?
None indeed. It appears my family really has given up on me.
No. There was probably just some issue getting the letter delivered.
Perhaps there was. Perhaps it is for the best. I do not know that I would be courageous enough to read their reply if I received one.
Hey, what happened to the guy who stared down a blank page and defeated it? And there could still be a response on the way. It's too soon to give up. Have some faith.
Faith, you say?
Just wait a bit longer, okay? And then we'll write a response together.
You are right. I have been impatient. While we wait, perhaps you would show me what your parents wrote to you?
Uh-huh.
That letter there in your hand, is that not what your parents sent to you? I am curious to see what your family has to say. Only if it is okay with you, of course.
Oh, sure. It's probably just the usual stuff anyway. Let me just see what it's about first.
She's gonna have to admit she can't read. I mean...
What has surprised you? Let me see. We heard from Vander. Stop goofing around. Train harder. They are scolding you.
Don't look at this one anymore.
She's like, so that's what it says.
It appears I need to help you with your training.
No, you don't.
You helped me write my letter. I owe this to you. It is simple reciprocity between friends.
Still no proof that
I
she
liked
can
this
read
better
it.
when it was about your problems.
All right, so Fram's done. So if you're curious who we, like which supports are done, Yunaka's are done, Ivy's are done, all the DLC characters, so Rafal, Madeline, Nell, Celestia, Gregory, they're all done, Panette's done, and now Fram's done. You know, and Minty is done. So a few are done. A few.
Zelkov, our time
I thought he was
is at
gonna
hand.
punch him in the back of the head.
Prepare yourself.
Again,
It looked like
I
he
am
was.
afraid I must decline.
I tire of hearing that. It is not your right to deny me this way. Face me in mock battle now. Or I will fight your artwork in your place.
What?
You always have time for some trivial obsession. Never for your friend.
How are we supposed to bond?
Are you friends?
Calm yourself. I hear your concerns, but destroying my art will not make this better. It would only ensure I not speak to you again.
That's fair,
Put down your
Zelkov. I'd be
weapon,
pissed.
Kagetsu. What about this is amusing to you?
This tense mood. Do you feel it? It is as if we are rivals, destined for conflict. At last, you are taking me seriously. If you will not face me as my friend, then at least you will do so as my opponent.
Enough.
What? Standing down already? Does your art mean so little to you after all?
I have seen your eyes. You lack the conviction of a killer. You are a child seeking attention.
Child? How dare you?
Leave me. This is a genuine warning.
I get no say in this at all, do I?
Zelkov is a tired dad. Rebel. Kagetsu's a brat sometimes. Yeah, he is. Also, you won't fight me, so I'm gonna destroy your artwork. Yeah, that's gonna get what you want.
Here's a story idea. A group of close friends convene
Jane's
and
like,
have a
I didn't
lively
ask you,
conversation.
Louis.
What are you talking about?
I saw consternation on your face and thought you might be struggling for ideas.
No use hiding it at this point, is there? You're right. I'm trying to land on the theme of my next novel.
Well, there you have it. Write a story about a close-knit circle of friends.
How
Right about my
close?
home planet.
Do you mean a story where a circle of friends navigate a shared experience?
If you like, but I would be thoroughly satisfied just to read about them chit-chatting.
You think I should write an entire novel about friends having polite, everyday conversations?
Without question. It shall be your finest work.
Louis, most of my novels have been built around this thing I call a plot.
Counterargument. Is plot more important than memorable scenes? Enter late, leave early, they say. An enjoyable scene justifies itself without plot scaffolding.
The story idea is too simple. But that sort of flat narrative structure is a joke worth exploring. I think you just helped me crack this egg. Thank you, Louis.
I'm pleased to be of assistance. I have high hopes to read your vivid rendering of our characters' spirited
Rebel.
conversations.
Louis,
dear,
you see
you're
engaged
tight-lipped
writers?
again. Is something else troubling you?
No, Louis, that was my laugh.
Damn.
You are so blatant that it's genuinely funny.
You know what makes a good story? A twist. That doesn't
Your
make
eye for
sense,
comedy
but it was
is
a twist
indeed
and you weren't expecting it.
Ready, Jade? Today we set your best self loose.
Set loose? I don't think I'm actively restraining any part of myself. I'm not sure what to do.
Do what comes naturally. Strike a pose, say a phrase. No wrong answers. Be you.
Very well. Shucks-a-doodles.
Perfect! Yes, you're beautiful!
Really? That did it?
Really? Now introduce yourself to me. Tell me who you are.
Shucks-a-doodles. I'm Jimmy Jammy Jade.
Jade, I promise I don't say this to everyone. You're a natural. Over the top adorable.
Huh.
You okay? Something wrong?
I'm fine. That was my laugh. There's no way this tactic will help me work through the night. It's totally ridiculous.
Well, that's a shame. So, does the road to cuteness end here for you?
I think not. I'm having a good time. I want to see how much further I can take this. It's definitely inspiring some new joke ideas.
Yes! I'm gonna be there every step of the way.
This is a memorable scene. It was something. That's for sure. How do we still have this many? Jeez. We're not even done.
Oh gosh. Oh jeez. What kind of horrible thing is he going to make me do? What if he wants me to be an accomplice to a crime? I can't do it. I can't accomplish.
The moment is upon us, clan. You must instruct me in the art of pickles.
Huh?
Pickles, clan. I must learn them. You must teach them to me. Whispers abound that your prowess in the way of pickles is unmatched. Is this not so?
No, that's true. I do really like making pickles.
Why isn't the whole game like
the
this?
The skill I have
It could have been. Like, really could have been.
That's a relief.
I can't help him commit a crime. You must teach me the art of pickles.
Sinister.
I assure you, my pickle aspirations are not nefarious. Now dispense with the japes, if you would be so kind.
My pickle
This is a
aspirations
serious
are not
matter.
nefarious.
I have recently taken up a pursuit of the culinary arts.
Renee's gonna be
you
upset.
started cooking. That's nice. I think that's wonderful.
I have mastered numerous dishes, but a certain sauce with minced pickles eludes my grasp. My technique requires refinement.
Couldn't you just, buy some pickles from the market?
And soar to greatness on stolen wings? Absolutely not. The pickles will be mine.
Ah, and that's where I come in. Okay, sure. I'd be happy to teach you anything you want to know about making pickles.
Marvelous.
So, since I'm teaching you, I trust you'll be a good pupil?
Of course. The fate of my sauce is at stake.
Zelkov finished the story. It's just doing side quests at this point.
Good day, Zelkov. Would you care to join me for a spot of tea?
Louis, I am beginning to suspect you are attempting to spy on me.
Yes.
well. I
The
shall be
leaders of
plain
my
with my
planet
intentions.
require it.
At last. By all means, proceed.
I would like to take care of you, Zelkov.
Pardon me?
Excuse me?
You see, I am the eldest of 4 brothers. My mother died early on, so I had a tumultuous upbringing in a house solely of men. With my father providing for the family, it fell to me to look after my brothers. My impulse to take good care of people remains strong even to this day.
And you direct this impulse toward me?
Indeed.
You need to learn some
You
boundaries,
strike me
Louis.
as someone who wants looking after.
Thus the incessant invitations to tea, I surmise.
Quite so. In a way, I feel as though you could be one of my younger brothers.
Ridiculous.
Why?
I am older.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Zelkov
That
seems
matters
older
little to
than
me. I suppose it matters little to me as well, so long as you have no ulterior motive. I do understand the yearning an older brother feels to care for a younger one.
Ah. Do you have siblings as well?
Perhaps I do. In any
I'm not
case,
telling
your
you
efforts
shit.
are wasted. I have no desire to be cared for.
I suspected you'd say that. Please forgive me for running roughshod over your own feelings on the matter.
He
In
has
lieu
a
of an
secret
apology,
family
I
like
will accept
Hubert.
a relaxing cup of tea. You possess leaves which help to impart a restful sleep, if I recall.
Wait right here, Zelkov. I shall prepare it at once.
Louis really is Brock. Oh. Wow.
Jean, you seem pale.
I've just been thinking.
About what?
I'm scared of losing people, Chloe. Every day on the battlefield, people get hurt. Some even die. I've seen
No one
things
on
that
our
I
side
could
has
never have
died.
imagined back in my peaceful hometown. Doesn't any of this scare you?
Of course it does. And I'm sure we're not the only ones. But there are things we have to do, even if it means facing our fears to do them. That's the thought that drives us all to fight, day after day. It's what drives me, at least.
Things we have to do even if it's scary, huh?
I'm sure you have some too. I've seen you stand out on the battlefield without running from injury or death.
I suppose so. Thank you, Chloe. It probably won't ever get less scary, but that doesn't mean I'll run. Not when I've got a steadfast friend like you.
Steadfast. I like the sound of that.
Besides, you have an iron stomach, right? People like that are hard to kill. Although,
maybe with
if
poison.
your stomach does hurt after eating something strange, see me straight away.
I'm touched by your concern.
I mean it, okay? Seriously.
I won't go dying on you, Jean. Not so long as you're watching out for me.
Good thing we play on casual, Jean. Yep, he's lucky. Alright, what all do we have left? Okay.
Lady Vale, may I have a moment?
You gonna give her a mansion too?
I need you to know, I only wanted to be friends with you. Truly. But it seems as if my actions have made a mess of things. I apologize for that.
Before I accept your apology, I have to ask something. What did you mean when you said you wanted me to accept the gifts for your sake?
I just wanted to see my favorite thing. The smile on a friend's face.
You wanted to see me smile?
Yes. That's why I asked you to accept them for my sake.
The dress, the island, the crown? They weren't offerings? They were gifts. For me.
I promise. I meant them as gifts, that's all. I thought it might make you smile to receive presents worthy of a princess.
I'm so sorry, Citrine.
Just gifting someone an
island. I completely
island.
misunderstood your intentions. I hope it's not too late.
No, not at all. I still have the deed to that island. Let me just...
Oh no! That's not what I meant. I don't need expensive presents. I meant, I hope it's not too late to be friends. I hope maybe we could start... now?
Of course. Of course we can, Lady Vale. I already consider you to be one of my most precious friends.
That makes me so happy, Citrine. Your friendship really is the most wonderful gift you could ever give me.
No one in this army appreciates Citrine's gifts like I would, Lucy. Oh, your characters would be dead if you played on Classic? I mean, that's fair. Lyndon would have been dead like 75 times, honestly.
It's hopeless. My best is still so weak. I don't deserve to be Allchrist's retainer.
I disagree.
Allchrist? Again? How long have you been there?
A while. I apologize for spying. I was worried about you after our last chat. Do you really believe that you don't deserve to be my retainer? You know that's not true.
Allchrist, you and I are cousins. Practically siblings since we grew up together. And for as long as I've known you, you've carried a low opinion of yourself. Growing up in Diamant's shadow didn't give you many chances to shine on your own.
That's true. I suppose it's still true.
But I've seen you shine. I see how amazing you truly are. You always spot a person's greatest skill or best quality and make sure they're recognized for it. You support and openly praise the people around you. I could go on.
You're giving me far too much credit.
A person like that should be protected. I've felt that way about you since we were children, but I was a fool to think I could succeed at that. Convictions aren't enough. I am simply not strong enough to keep you safe.
That isn't true.
I'm sorry, Allchrist. I'm so sorry that they chose me to be your retainer. If you weren't stuck with me, I'm sure you'd have someone stronger by your side.
Citrine.
You might need to marry Citrine. You're looking for a sugar mama?
Oh! Who's ready to get their howl on?
Oh!
Louder, Lady Vale!
I'm a bit embarrassed.
This party was your idea. You wanted to give something back, remember? If you want folks to let loose, you've got to lead by example.
Yes, you're right. I wanted to show everyone how grateful I am. And you made this party happen. So here goes. Oh! Thank you so much for coming, everyone. You gave me gifts and the gift of happiness. In return, I hope you enjoy the celebration.
Looks like folks are clearing out. Time for us to clean up.
I had so much fun.
Hmm?
The party. It was amazing. Everyone was so nice to me, and you wouldn't believe all the good conversations I had. I felt like I was dreaming.
I told you, didn't I? They know that you've changed.
I wonder if some people still distrust me. You know, deep down. But at least they got to know the new me a little bit. The real me. Pandreo, I don't want this day to end.
No need to worry. We can have another bash.
Oh, good.
Though, of course, we wouldn't want people to think you don't take the war seriously. I suggest holding off on any more parties until the world is at peace.
Of course.
No, we only have one battle left,
Meanwhile,
so...
you can depend on me. You're easily one of my favorite dragons, after all.
Thank you, Pandreo. For everything
Wow, we have a
you've
lot of
done,
dragons in
I will
this
do
army,
my best
so...
to bring peace to our world. That would truly be something to celebrate.
Now they're all gonna be jealous. Wow, we're actually almost done with veils. I wondered that. It seemed like we were getting a lot of hers.
I have ringing ears and wobbly knees and so many regrets. Why did I give this a second shot? I already knew I didn't belong there. Oh, Pandreo.
Prince Alchrist! You had fun this time, right? I saw you mixing it up on the dance floor.
I did join in and
Again,
try
would
to
have been
dance,
another
but,
great moment to
well,
cut away
I can only
to
assume
all
that
Chris
I'm
dancing
incapable of enjoying
awkwardly.
any party.
What makes you say that?
I had no idea what I was doing back there. Everyone around me was whirling and gyrating so effortlessly. I only know formal dances.
Gyrating.
And the howling. I do not understand why everyone keeps howling. My skull is rattling.
Ah, now I see the problem. Listen, Your Highness. There's something I forgot to tell you. At a party, you don't need to worry about what's, whys, and hows. It's not that deep.
Really? Are you sure?
Yep. There's no correct way to dance. And as for the howls, they don't mean anything.
So all of the cheering and dancing is chaotic on purpose? People are just making it up?
Exactly. It's about getting lost in the motion and having fun. Other than that, anything goes.
I was trying so hard to understand the structure of the party, the behaviors and movements. I was in my own head, not on the dance floor. I wasn't embracing the spontaneity.
Let's give it another shot. You, me, a solid beat, and two completely empty heads.
He tries. I would gladly accept Citrine's friendship for $5 million. Glacius. Fire Emblem Engage. It's not that deep. We got one left for Pandreo. Catwoman is now playing Animal Crossing, New Horizons, and interrupting yet again. 2 times. My goodness.
You seem a little glum, Pandreo. Had a little too much fun partying.
Yeah. No.
You seem a little hungover,
I wish that was the
Pandreo.
only thing bothering me.
Oh, what's the matter? I'm happy to listen if it'll help at all.
Well, it's not the first time it's happened, and it won't be the last. See, some uptight clerics have sent my church a formal complaint.
Ah, right. Your church is a little unusual, isn't it? I've heard you make the whole thing accessible with lavish parties and adorable fashions.
And putting up big signs with directions to the church. Apparently, to serious people, tactics like that are unbefitting the dignity of the church. I mean, come on. We're pulling in more and more new followers every day. They're so focused on the bad that they can't see the good. It's infuriating.
Yeah, that must be frustrating.
Thanks for letting me blow off steam. Just another day or two in the doldrums, and I'll be my peppy self again.
I'm sure you will, Pandreo.
I feel like Sedith was the one who was complaining. That seems like something he would do. For sure. How do we still have so many of clans left?
Oh, hello, Clan. Did you get a chance to make those peppery pickles yet?
Well, yes. I'm sort of nervous about how bright red the brine is turning, though.
It'll be all right. I'm sure they're going to be so tasty. I can't wait to try them.
Oh.
What's wrong? You got so quiet all of a sudden.
It just sort of struck me that you remind me of my sister.
Your sister? Why do you say that?
You said things would work out even though you've got no proof. She does that all the time.
That's a rude thing to say.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You and your
More
sister
people
are
need to
twins,
say
right?
that
Mm-hmm.
to these
I'm
characters. That was a rude
what
thing to
having
say.
a sibling around is like.
What do you mean?
I mean, I was apart from my sibling for so long. I feel like I don't know what it's like. Not really. It's hard to make up for all the lost time. I guess I don't know how to act like family. To be honest, I'm jealous of you. You get to spend so much time with your sister.
I think having a sibling is like... I guess sisters and probably brothers are like air.
What do you mean?
You take air for granted, but you'd miss it a lot if it went away. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yes. I think I understand. I would like to be that. A sister who's like heir to someone.
You can totally be that. Family is family. It doesn't matter how far apart you live. You're somebody's heir.
Thank you, Clan. I really needed to hear that.
Congratulations. Don't take air for granted, you ungrateful piece of shit. Would he have asked Byleth to investigate the raves? Yes, Sedith definitely would have tasked Byleth with investigating the raves. Please do not howl like a dog in the monastery. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? Rhea would not have that.
Yes, it is plain to me now. At
Oh,
last,
no.
I have a firmer grasp of the
The derpy
situation.
music is
Within
playing.
Clan's slight frame, there lies a discernible core of strength. The prince, noticing this, took the Lethean under his wing with a private workout. How grand! There's still a piece of the puzzle that eludes me, but I'm one step closer to understanding.
Louis? Are you okay? I thought I heard you muttering to yourself.
I'm fine, I'm fine. You heard nothing. Tell me, how was your workout session with the prince?
It was fun! And with your help, I don't think I embarrassed myself. Prince Alfred was even nicer than usual. He was very patient and taught me a lot about exercise.
He's talking
Even
to
nicer
the
than
aliens
usual.
inside
The prince
him.
is always so kind-hearted, I struggle to imagine that. Might I ask you to elaborate?
Sure, if you want.
Do you think he was being nicer because he considers you a friend, or was there more to it?
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, he did have kind of a different energy. It felt almost like he wished we were brothers.
Brothers, you say? A pair of brothers. One from Firene and the other from Lethos. A rare occurrence indeed.
Are you feeling well? Do you need to sit down?
Merely a minor epiphany. Pay it no mind.
Oh, right.
Quinn's like, are
We
you
had plans to work out
okay?
again. Would you be interested in joining us?
Not at all. You two go ahead. I would never dream of interfering in something so sacred. May the two of you have a productive workout as I contemplate the vision you've shown me.
Louis, why? He's sending this information to his home planet. Since Louis' two aliens, what do you think is actually the eye part of this body? Lacius, you don't want me to answer that question. You don't.
Well, Goldmary, how's the omelet?
Excellent. You got the texture just right. I knew you could do it. That's why I didn't want you to quit.
I stuck with it because of what you said. I'm one of the most charming people you've ever met. But I'll be a loser if I quit too easily.
Well remembered.
They were familiar words.
Hortensia said basically the same thing to me back at the academy.
I know. She told me about how you first behaved when you started there. You were so focused on being popular that you completely neglected your studies.
Yeah. She said no matter how cute or charming I am, I'll be a loser if I don't apply myself. It's not enough just to be cute. I have to work to improve too. You reminded me of that.
I'm so glad.
I don't know, you can get pretty far in the world if you're
good
cute.
For me to be friends with a quitter. Then again, if you really were a loser, we would never have become friends in the first place. I'm still not sure I understand why exactly you wanted to learn to cook, though.
Me? Friends with a loser?
You're equal, Goldmary. You always have my back in battle. I want you to feel like you can trust me, too. So I guess you could say I'm trying to grow as a person.
That's very sweet, but I have to ask, how is your being a good cook supposed to help me trust you on the battlefield? It's all right. Even if all your hard work means nothing, I'm still proud of you.
Okay, you made your point.
Don't worry. I trust you with my life, whether on the battlefield or in the kitchen.
Good. I won't let you down.
I mean, being attractive sets shit to easy mode. If you marry Citrine, you won't have to work at all. That's a good point. Oh my god, we're still not done with Vander. Almost, though. Almost. So close.
Back on guard duty today, I see.
I feel more at ease when I work. Of course, I apologize that my patrol may make your continued surveillance more challenging.
Indeed. You are making my life quite difficult.
Cry about it, Vander.
I was joking. Goodness now. I'm just doing my job, watching you do yours. You do as you like. I'm not about to be prescriptive with how you handle your duties.
Sir Vander, what are your thoughts, considering my past actions?
Well, which particular action concerns you?
I'm sorry about Queen Lumera. I am especially sorry it took me so long to speak these words.
What matters is that we are allies. I have no intention of dwelling on the past.
Technically,
Were
Vale
Queen
is the one who
Lumera
killed
here,
Lumera.
She'd accept you, Sir Mauvier. Therefore, I'll do so in her stead.
You do not hate me for what I have done?
Why would I do that? To what end? No point in going on with that attitude. I've watched you long enough now to know that you're a good person.
You could have killed his entire
Keep in
family
mind,
and he would have
your
just
life
forgiven you
will bring
because that's
plenty
everyone in
of
this game.
opportunities to set things right.
Sir Vander.
Like, well,
I
you
appreciate
said
your
you were
concern for
sorry,
me.
so...
And also your advice.
Oh, the townsfolk seem so pleased. I can barely believe all the thanks pouring in.
Yes, the people do seem most appreciative. But our work has only just begun.
I hope they know our feelings are genuine, and that we mean them well.
I was concerned they would hold a grudge. Revenge makes more sense than forgiveness.
I told you, the people here are good.
Indeed. You were right. It is wonderful that they welcomed us so.
You know, there's something I've been thinking about. I wonder if Marnie would have ever been willing to walk through these streets with us.
Lady Vale.
Well, we have her counterpart. We could try that
much
one.
I know. If Marnie would have fought on this side, she'd have been a knight beloved by the people.
Oh yes, they would have loved her if it weren't for Marnie. I would have never had this chance to make things right. It's impossible to express how grateful I am for what she did.
She would have loved to hear your praise. Let the two of us live to save as many people as we can. For Marnie.
I like that. We have so many wrongs to make up for. I don't know how we'll ever balance the scales. I guess we'll just have to add as much good to this world as we possibly can. Will you help me, Mauvier?
Of course. As a knight and as a friend. We do this together, Lady Vale.
Hey, hero. Sometimes they don't even have to say they're sorry to get forgiven. I still can't believe everything was Zephia. Her killing Marnie and then being like, oh, I just wanted a family.
Marin, thank you.
What? Why are you thanking me all of a sudden?
You told me I should take pride in the fact that I'm a dragon. I'm not sure I can truly see it as a positive thing yet, but everything you said makes me think that I might feel good about it. One day. So, thank you, Marin.
Lady Vale.
Marin, what's wrong?
I'm alright. I'm just so happy you feel that way. I can't help crying. I will never forget this moment as long as I live.
It's okay. You don't need to make a big deal out of it. Oh, you are unusual, aren't you?
The both of us. What an unusual pair we make.
Yes, we do.
That's it. I've made up my mind. From now on, I'm going to help you figure out what's so great about being a dragon. No one loves dragons more than I do, so that makes me the perfect person for the job. I'm going to find you so many reasons why being a dragon is cool.
Clan and
so
Fran would disagree.
And I'm so glad you're the one to help me with this.
And just like that, I've already found one reason.
You are kind. Emotional wrecks.
And all those experiences you had during your long life as a dragon made you kind.
I see. Now you're making me blush.
Oh, this is just the beginning. I'm going to find you 100, no, 1,000 reasons. You'd better prepare yourself, Lady Vale.
Okay, I'm ready. You know, for the first time, I might actually be looking forward to life. And it's all because of you, Marin.
This is why? Not the fact that you were reunited with your sister? Alright, sure. I forgive you, Rafal. You're actually a good person after all. Yo, why are you forgiving me, you absolute dumbass? That's the Rafal supports in a nutshell. They're emotional about the most trivial stuff, but then brush off resurrection. Yeah. As you do.
Lady Vale, can we talk? Oh, Hortensia. Yes, of course. I have something to say to you now. Please. It was ignorant of me to judge you without even trying to get to know you. It's easy to reject someone out of hand that way. But that doesn't make it right. So, I've decided. I would like to try being friends. You would? I still don't know if I can ever really forgive you. And maybe once we do get to know each other, I'll decide I actually can't stand you after all. But I owe you a chance at least. So, what do you say? Is that okay with you?
Do you owe her a chance, though?
I will happily accept that. Good.
You don't have to be
friends. As a token of our friendship, please accept these sweets. These are your favorites, right? Oh.
I like spicy food.
Am I misremembering? Sorry, Hortensia. I don't like sweet food at all. You don't? The other me might have liked sweets. But the real me?
Sure.
Loves spicy food. Oh, wow. You really are a completely different person from before. Okay, I'll treat you to something spicy next time. I'd love that. In return, I'll ask you to tell me everything you can about yourself.
Evil people like sweet food.
I want to know so much about the real you that I don't ever think about the other one. That sounds wonderful. And you have to tell me about yourself too. I want to know everything. Yeah, I think if we can understand each other, this wound of mine might actually heal. So, let's get to healing, Lady Vale.
Look, Ivy is married to Minty, so Hortensia feels a lot of pressure to get along with the in-laws. Wait, I like spicy food, so that doesn't track, Tim. Rafal could punch everyone in the face right now and they'd forgive him? Oh, yeah. 100%. Oh, we only have one left for Vale. Look at that. Progress. And she has a shit ton, too.
Shall we observe some more lovely scenes today, Chloe?
Sure, Louis. Here's hoping we can spot a really dashing one.
Ah, yes. I have this for you, if you wish.
You brought me dried fish? I've never seen any quite this color. All those blues and greens and yellows. Hard to believe it's really food, huh?
I'm told it's quite rare and not often found at market. That's the sort of folk food you prefer, yes? Take it in case you feel peckish.
Thanks, Louis. It looks great. I'm always eager to try something new. But I don't think I ever mentioned to you my love for folk foods.
Oh, Chloe. I've spent too much time observing you not to be an expert on the subject by now.
You're an odd one, Louis. But then, I'm not one to talk.
What do you mean?
I got you some dried grapes. I hope you like them.
Why, thank you, Chloe. Grapes are my favorite, you know.
I do know. I've been watching you too.
You've been watching me?
Just like you've been watching me. No matter who you're with, Louis, it always looks like something out of a fairy tale.
I don't know about that.
Turnabout is fair play, it seems.
We know a lot about each other at this point. What a way to get to know someone.
Isn't it, though? Some might call it odd that I learned your preferences via observation rather than asking.
Not me. It makes perfect sense, given our shared love for people watching.
I suppose you're right.
Well, if we both have our favorite snacks, is it time to go?
Quite so. I think it's going to be another lovely day, my friend.
Some may call it creepy, too. Yeah, I would.
Okay, look at this accessory case. Seems kinda ordinary, right? Wrong. Bunny ears? Isn't that the most adorable thing you've ever seen?
I agree that it looks like a rabbit, yes.
Okay, more straightforward.
I mean,
What
Vander
about
wears
this
this all the
handkerchief?
time. You should
It's
be
got
used to it.
pretty summer flowers.
The embroidery is quite well done, but as for what is cute about it, I am sorry. I cannot see what it is you want me to see.
You're a tough one, but I still think we can make headway. Let's get down to basics. Think of a time in your life when your pulse was racing, when your heart fluttered.
Fluttered.
You know. It's so cute. I can't stand it. If I must look a moment longer, I fear I will die. Like that.
Oh, I know. My heart did flutter when I was struck by an enemy's poisoned arrow.
There's nothing cute about poison.
I am sorry. I do not think I can learn the ways of cute. As a child, my education by worshippers of the Fell Dragon was a time of great suffering. Their brainwashing did not work, yet I was left with absolutely no connection to cute. I do not believe I am capable of learning its meaning now.
Mavier, don't give up.
My apologies. I must be going.
Mavier's heart fluttered when he was crushed to death with the rocks. Yeah, you're probably right. Wow. We got through those faster than I thought we were going to. All right. I have some bond fragments here. So I guess we can use those. Still working on Panette. It's a process.
Brawling one-on-one is not for the weak of heart.
I'm Celica.
It's my pleasure. It takes a lot of work to be that strong.
I'm so sorry. Are you injured?
You gave up on all bonds forever ago, as you probably should, honestly.
I dare say our enemies grow ever stronger. You must use your power to kick their butts, Celica.
All I can do is bestow my powers on others. But I'll gladly do it to defeat our enemies, Panette.
No, final chapter is not tonight. I'm gonna work between tonight and tomorrow to try to get as many supports as I can. There's a couple B supports I don't have yet, which is kind of the problem. But I think most of the ones I need are A supports. So tomorrow we'll have another support stream. It's just, it just takes a while. It takes time. I assume the end will be hours. I have no idea how long the last chapter is.
I am Panette, Royal Soldier of Solm.
I am Soren of the Grail Mercenaries.
He sounds really happy to be here.
Worked.
I'm so sorry. Are you injured? It is a challenge acting elegant. In battle, I get so worked up, I can't help but run my mouth.
If you have the energy to wag your chin, then maybe you should be training harder.
Soren, she just kicked your ass. You can kick anybody's ass. You can chill.
I am Panette. Brace yourself.
I am Marth, Prince of Altea. Boss is mine.
He tried.
I underestimated you.
I'm so sorry. Are you injured?
It was a good attempt.
I am curious, Panette. How did you become a retainer to Tamara?
I had left home on unpleasant terms. When I happened upon my lady, we hit it off at once. I did not know she was royalty until she asked me to be her retainer. Imagine my surprise.
Unexpected bonds can change our lives. I hope ours is a meaningful one for you.
So a couple people have perfect stats now, so I could switch out some of their abilities. Or their skills. Oh, I don't think I ever gave Lyndon. Oops. I never gave Lyndon lineage. F.
Sparring is a kind of experiment in itself.
I'm Claude. Let's keep this friendly. You can't have bested me.
I won, did I?
Claude.
Very interesting.
Embarrassing.
With your gift for magic, Lyndon, I'd wager you're among the smartest in this army.
Well, that seems to be my reputation. Truthfully, I'm just an old man who enjoys his experiments.
That doesn't sound good, Lyndon. Okay, I will give him lineage now. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to give like Jean and Lapis. They have Canter. I don't know what else would be good for them. I mean, I could do Momentum. I don't know if you guys have suggestions, feel free. Hortensia and Edelgard? Oh, there she is.
It's the second princess of Illusia, Hortensia!
I am Edelgard. Allow me to test your strength. I lost. Disappointing.
Obviously.
Anyone with not shit speed probably could give some version of Vantage.
Thanks for stopping by.
I'm Claude. Take it easy on me, maybe? Not bad! You can if
F?
bested me.
Obviously.
Well.
You used to do mock battles in your academy days, huh? That sounds like lots of fun.
Good thing you weren't in my class. I'd rather step down as leader than give you orders.
Hey, I know I don't look it, but I'm at the top of my class. Maybe you're just a lousy leader.
Wow, I take it back. You'd fit right in with some of the other golden deer. One in particular.
I don't know who gives Vantage. Is it Roy? No, it's Leaf. Unit's HP is 25% or less. And foe initiates combat, unit can counter before foe's first attack. 75% or less would be good. Momentum might also be good because they're flyers, so they're gonna, they would move quite a bit around, or potentially could. Bram might also be... might also have maxed stats. Or I think she did before I changed... No, some of them are. I think she did before I changed her class to Enchanter. Oh, and if you were wondering, the max amount of SP you can have is 9,999. And I know this because Anna had maxed out SP, so I just, like, bought her some skills so that she could keep earning it. Does anybody give an equivalent of Desperation from Three Houses? That I don't know.
let this chance go to waste.
I am Leaf of Leonster. I will be your partner. This is bad. I must become stronger.
Thanks for the sparring match.
Are you weeding during your break? You are such a diligent worker, Lapis.
She's hungry.
I don't know about that. I'm just stocking up on backup rations. I mean, yep, I'm weeding.
Lapis, you would love my Animal Crossing island. I have not been there in so long. You could feast. Is she eating grass too? Yes. Yes, she is.
I'm Lapis. Get ready.
I am Leaf, the Prince of Leonster.
You're going down.
I must become stronger.
Thanks for the
Wow,
sparring
Lapis.
match.
That seems unnecessary, but sure.
I won't let this chance go to waste.
I am Leaf. I intend to win this contest.
Well,
I will protect everyone.
I must become stronger.
About that.
Thanks for the sparring match.
The country of Thracia was mostly barren land. This led to wars between the north and south.
I bet food was hard to come by out there. That reminds me. Have you ever eaten bear?
We did not encounter many bears, but there were plenty of wyverns.
I've never tried wyvern. How do they taste? How does their meat keep?
You better not tell
Tell me
Camilla
more.
that. She'll be after you. It's very awkward considering she is a wyvern knight, but... Some of them I could give Cancer Plus. I would just have to get them to a higher support with Sigurd to do that. Lapis, you ride a wyvern? She does! She sure does. Lapis needs to become friends with Scumdad so they can eat bear together. They would definitely bond over that, I'm sure. I have one skirmish. Because I did them all. Don't like how after the DLC the emblem columns aren't symmetrical in the bond menu. That's fair. I've been trying to level up Seadoll. I've been using him a bit. Okay, he's with Hector. That's fine. Lapis has perfect stats now, so I think I'm gonna switch her for someone else. How's Diamant doing? Couple. Use Diamant. Alfred. Lyndon. Hopefully he stays alive. That's why he's with Tiki. Bring Flagato. And bring Boucheron too. Amber. Getsu. Jade's not quite there. Close though. We'll bring her. We'll bring Zelkov. I'll bring Rosado too. And Louis. Yep, Vale has perfect stats. So we need to switch out her skills. I don't know what to give her though. I mean, Cantor is always a good one, but I think Vander's just gonna die with bad stats. Andrea's really close. I think I'll use Citrine then. Maybe Clan? Yeah, I'll use Clan. Boucheron and Corin are almost there.
Lynn, let's go!
Lady Celica!
Let's go!
Soren!
Of course.
Lucina!
Ready.
Because I've taken a break from Engage, started playing Persona 3 Portable after having finished all the current Dreamlight Valley stuff. Simba came out at the beginning of this month. I know, I have not played Disney Dreamlight Valley in a while. I'm behind. Oh great, we're starting off with Corrupted Wolves. How nice.
Me, right? Sort of like that, maybe?
Magic +4, I'll take it.
Show me the way.
I was really hoping she was gonna say, show me the money. Because it's Citrine.
Your orders? Shall we dance?
Very effective.
Does finishing the Xenologue throw them into skirmishes? I think either that or it's because... No, because this is not one of the Xenologue maps. So yeah, I think so. I think this is one of the DLC maps. Like Paralogs. Lyndon, you don't need to be so creepy.
Emblem Engage! For all of us! Bravo!
Tell me where.
I guess I'll have Jade go that way. Okay, what's going on down here?
How cute am I? Give it up! What'd you think?
We fight for peace.
I won't get lost.
Glad to hear it, Boucheron.
I love it.
Shall I go?
Your orders, please.
The legend begins. The strength of the stewards. What a workout!
My passion sustains me.
I really wish I could give the stat boosting items I have to Anna to make her even stronger. But unfortunately, once someone's stats are capped, you can't increase them anymore, even with items. I think with the exception of like movement, like with the boots. In grinding, I turned off as much stuff as possible and just auto battled. I mean, that's the most efficient way of doing it for sure.
Let's end this scene.
Oh, movement does cap? Caps at like 8. Oh, good to know.
Our bonds are far stronger than destiny.
I owe you.
I don't even know who to give the stat items I have to, because a lot of characters can't use them. Probably gonna all end up going to Vander.
My prayers are with you. My heroic friends.
Emblem Engage! My apologies.
Emblem Engage! As if I'd lose. Take this!
Usually give the main character max movement so they can reach the NPCs they have to talk to, otherwise I don't know. That's a good point. I'll probably just give it to Panette. That's kind of who I was thinking of.
Emblem Engage!
I only have one battle left, so I don't think Minty's gonna really be recruiting anybody.
In the goodness of humankind.
Hopefully not.
Emblem Engage!
This is war, so be it. We have you all to thank for this.
Not holding out hope for recruitable Sombron. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe he's real. Sorry.
I draw on your power! My path is certain. What now, huh? Won't you join me?
He has to recruit Dad. You say that, but I would not be surprised. At all.
Are we done here?
Need some help?
Sorry.
His magic stat is horrible. It's true.
We shall not fall to the enemy.
I'm not alone anymore.
What the heck?
What the heck?
Emblem Engage! Hero, I summon you! Now!
cuteness combined. I challenge my fate. Huh? Here to help. Again.
And one from me.
I still need to get the achievement where you have like 9 do a chain attack. I got to 8. So at some point I need to do that. I don't know why you're not attacking that one.
Need some help? Yes, fine.
Use Lynn? Oh, that's a good point. That would help. Good idea.
Emblem Engage!
Hey Kilroy, how are you?
I'm not a child anymore.
That's how you got 10.
I won't lose. I won't. Here goes.
Allow your soul the rest it deserves.
Consider it done.
My heroic friends.
Ow.
To get stronger until no one can beat me.
1 HP in a dream.
Let me
Kusharan just straight up missed.
Mistakes.
He's charging forward and he just misses. Wow.
Precision. I could use some tea after that.
The true battle is yet to come.
Oh, nice. I'll have to second seal Alfred.
Who is your commander?
That sounds like something an alien would say, Louis. $179 hours. Patience. Ah, I see we've reached hell. Okay. Oh my gosh, Vale, that is a lot of hair you have there. Okay, let's see if... Wow, we managed to get that one. I'm looking mostly for B supports that I'm missing. I know I'm missing some. Okay, there we go. Pandreo and Louis, Pandreo and Malvier. I didn't know you would have the head on! Oh my gosh. I forgot that he has the... I forgot he has the outfit on, like, in the orchard and stuff. I've never seen him swim. Okay, good. We got that one. Before I saw the arms poking out, I actually thought that was Sami swimming for a second. That's a swimming cap. Okay. We got those. Oh, Saline has some. Saline and Malvier, Saline and Hortensia. I'm getting lucky that I'm actually getting them. I'm serious. Earlier when I was trying to get some of Chloe's, it took like 5 activities.
I'm ready to serve.
Alright, so let's do Hortensia and Saline. Okay, so I'm just gonna use eggs for this apple pie.
Cooking is a bit like writing.
And we're gonna see how
it's
it
all
goes.
about focused creativity. First this, then that.
Just eggs.
And then... I think you'll enjoy this meal.
This is great!
It's great!
A hearty meal, tastefully presented.
Hey,
Take this
C
for the
rank.
road ahead. It may pick you up when you need it.
Yep. It's just quiche. If you want to save on ingredients, you can do that. And I've actually had them make A and B rank meals, even not using all the ingredients. So if you're low on ingredients or you just don't want to use a bunch, you could just do that. Bunay always makes F.
I'm Sidal, famed dancer of Solm.
I am Celestia, leader of the Four Winds.
Well, Celeste, you already have all your supports. Well, this is productive.
A well-earned victory.
From what I've read, the general consensus seems to be ingredients only contribute to support points earned and not quality. Yeah, but I think if it's still a bad quality, I don't think they really get supports, do they? It doesn't seem like it. I really wish you could pick your sparring partner here. Be a nice other way to get more support points.
We were fated to meet.
Alfred has arrived!
Oh my god, Alfred.
A well-earned victory.
Let's fight so hard that we start a legend.
I was not sure where he was going with that.
I'm crushed, but you look really cool.
All right, let's see. Who's gonna wake us up today?
Now that I think about it, we never had to wake the other Divine Dragon up. You know, I never saw you sleep in the other world. What an odd realization. Now that I think about it, were you always awake? Surely not.
Hi, Gregory.
Morning! You really need to be taken care of, don't you? Oddly, I'm starting to enjoy doing it.
So, I'm actually not doing too badly with the wake-up events. These are the only ones I have left. Cedal, Amber, Kagetsu, Jade, Gregory, Saline, Celestia, Rafal, Hortensia, Ivy, Naka, Saphira, and Jean. And I know that sounds like a lot, but when you consider Tamara and above are done, pretty good. So I'll take it. I'll grab these. We ended up using up a lot of them. Alright.
It's an honor to fight beside such a mighty hero. I'm glad to have you with us, Marth.
I feel the same way, Diamant. Let us stand together in the name of peace.
You're a good companion, Boucheron. When I fight at your side, I feel myself getting stronger.
You're pretty reassuring yourself. I hope you'll stick with me when I walk alone late at night.
Veronica, I am eager to begin our friendship. Will you go out with me now?
What do you mean? Out where?
Out where?
Hey, Louis, hold still a sec, okay?
Paper and ink? Are you drawing a picture? As I recall, you have a knack for drawing landscapes with both speed and skill.
Yup, my not-so-hidden talent.
But what is your subject here? The scenery around us is somewhat drab.
You silly! I'm gonna draw you. I want a picture of you and me together. I'll add myself later.
But wouldn't a simple self-portrait be much more attractive on balance? I should think so.
Maybe, but that's not what I'm going for. My own cuteness isn't important for this one.
I beg your pardon?
I want a picture with you, Louis. I want a way to remember my friend when he's not around.
Why, Rosado, how sweet of you!
I try.
Would you mind if I wore a mask?
A mask? Just because it's not all about looks doesn't mean I don't want to draw your face.
It was only a suggestion.
Keep your suggestions to yourself. Everyone else
Damn,
blushes
Rosado.
and does what I say. Why are you the difficult one?
Forgive me, I'm happy to be part of your art, of course, but it's also a bit embarrassing. I'm not... cute.
Let me stop you there. You're absolutely cute, especially when you're embarrassed. This is just a little memento for us to look back on, that's all. If you don't want it, that's fine. But picture me, years from now, an old man, desperate to remember my dear friend Louis.
Very well. For the sake of my friend and his passion, I shall accept my fate.
Thank you. Okay, hold still a minute. This won't take long. Someday we'll want to look back on this moment. Now we'll have the perfect visual aid.
If I must endure this to commemorate our friendship, then I shall do so gladly.
Not great. Need to prove to everyone after the war that you weren't an alien. We've got your mask. Yeah, we have your mask. You can put on the Sami head. I hope that's what Rosato draws.
Ow, ow. Ooh, that's smart.
We may have partied hardy a bit too much last night, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
They're both
I'll tell ya,
hungover.
after so much carousing, I have a headache and an everything else ache.
For all that, though, I enjoyed myself. It's nice to go out
Do you
with the
picture
guys
him
every so often, isn't it?
just standing there with the Sami
Glad to
mask
hear you
on?
say so. That makes this
In the middle of a
full-body
rave.
migraine worthwhile.
I find that hard partying does give one an appetite. Do you like grapes, Pandreo?
Sure, I like them all right.
In that case, I'll fetch some pastries. The filling was made with grapes from my hometown.
Oh, so it's a local delicacy, huh? Sure, give me all you've got.
So it's an
All I've got.
Uncrustable.
If you like, but I feel I ought to caution you against overindulging.
Well, I'm not going to eat it all by myself. I'm thinking it might be nice to put some treats out for my flock.
Oh, you keep animals?
My congregation. They like having a casual environment to pray and hang out, you know? I'm sure a platter of tasty pastries will bring even more people in the
Made
door.
with grapes
Plus,
from my
one of
home
my
plant
congregants is a
town.
merchant.
Hometown.
He might want to import those grapes of yours.
Ah, very considerate of you. Always thinking of ways to assist your flock, aren't you?
That's my whole job. I might not always look or act like it, but I am a man of the cloth.
My doubts have been thoroughly laid to rest.
With all that said, I can't quit partying. You'll come with again, right, Louis?
Naturally. I am at your command, Pandreo.
Hey, Mavier. It's been a while. Want to grab a bite somewhere?
No, thank you.
Oh, okay.
No.
Got other plans?
No.
Well, then come on. You need to eat, don't you? We can talk about things.
I have better ways to spend my day than further discussion of our religious beliefs.
What if we discussed our hobbies or childhood stories? The stuff normal people talk about.
You would waste time speaking of trivialities when there is suffering in the world.
Last I checked, clerics are allowed to take a break every now and then.
And while we rest, suffering continues. I must remain dedicated to my cause.
Uh-huh. How about, just for a lark, you mix things up today? Do things my way. Come on. Those suffering people will still be there in an hour, I promise.
Your humor lands on deaf ears, Pandreo. Still, I will share a meal with you. This one time.
Huh. That was easier than I expected. I know just the place. It's gonna be great.
Louis then eaten by the congregation howling like wolves. That makes me think of that one Futurama episode where they're eating the aliens. They're like called poplars or something, and they actually turn out to be little aliens.
Does this one stir anything?
No. It is unfamiliar.
How about this one then?
No.
He
I do
seems to
not
be getting
recognize
angry.
that scene either.
Drat! These are all the paintings I have of famous landscapes around Firene. Yet none
Does she
of
just
them
have a
appear to be
cart
the
of
place
them?
you remember so keenly.
I am sorry. You took the time to procure these, but they stir no memories.
Is there anything else about this place, other than the scenery, that you can recall?
I remember now. Meat pies. My mother would make them. My parents and I would picnic beneath the broadleaf tree.
Bunay loves
take
to
in
make
the
meat
scenery.
pies.
Those pies were wonderful.
What a delightful thing to recall.
I'm sorry. I know none of that story helps to find the location I seek.
Never mind that. It must have been a joyous time for you.
Oh, I think I understand now. For all this time.
Mavier? Is something amiss?
Princess Aileen, you have been a tremendous help to me. I have all the information I need. Thank you again.
Thanks again. Bye.
Mavir, wait! What brought that on, I wonder?
Fry just keeps eating them in front of the parents. Yeah. Okay, so Saline still has her bee support with Hortensia. Oh, I think these are done. If I only have A's left, with the exception of that one, I might be able to get them all before tomorrow's stream. If I try really hard. But that's the goal. Like some of these, I'm like, how does All Chris still have this many? But yes, the goal is going to be to get as many as possible for tomorrow. And then we'll watch those tomorrow. Then if there's any left, get those for Sunday, watch those, and then do the last battle Sunday. Like, that's tentatively the schedule, provided I can do that in that amount of time. Wow, we can finish by Sunday. We could. Are we jumping into Fates right after? I need a small break. A small break. Just because I've been playing this game to death. So I'm going to need like a week or two. So we're probably going to do Stray. And I'll take a look at some of the incentives that we have from the birthday stream. And try to do some of those, I think, in the meantime. Because I know Fates is going to be a lot of supports too, and probably a lot of support grinding. So I just want to take a little break before we jump right into that. But it will be soon. I mean, it's been nothing but Fire Emblem since Twitch Miss ended. Yes, it has. Still, that's the plan. But thank you guys so much for hanging. I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the support stream. We'll be having more tomorrow. We'll see how many supports I can get before then. So yeah, tune in tomorrow for hopefully the majority of the supports we have left. Fingers crossed. But yeah, we might end up finishing by Sunday. So also, if you're trying to keep up with me, you might want to try to finish your game by Sunday, because that's what we're shooting for. So thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow.